Ihe niile banyere m na-emetụ Chukwu n'obi. Echiche udo, ọganiru ka ọ na-echere m. Ọ gaghị ekwe ka echiche ndị iro mezue. Amara Chineke ọ bara ụba n'ebe m nọ. Amara Chineke ọ bara ụba n'ebe ị nọ. Ihe niile banyere anyị na-emetụ Chukwu anyị n'obi. Echiche udo, ọganiru ka ọ na-echere anyị. Ọ gaghị ekwe ka echiche ndị iro mezue. Amara Chineke ọ bara ụba n'ebe anyị nọ. Ihe niile banyere anyị na-emetụ Chukwu anyị n'obi. Echiche udo, ọganiru ka ọ na-echere anyị. Ọ gaghị ekwe ka echiche ndị iro mezue. Amara Chineke ọ bara ụba n'ebe anyị nọ. Hello, my lovely people. I hope you can see me and hear me. I hope I'm not singing to myself and that you could hear that song. Hello, my Spicy was here waiting, and B-Joy Special and Annie just joined us. Thank you so much, my lovely people, for coming. How have you all been today? I hope you can hear me. Give me a thumb up if you can hear me. Yes, tell me if you can hear me okay. I don't want us to have a sound problem today. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Please give me a thumb up if you can hear me. Wow, nobody's saying anything. I'm not sure. Can you all hear me, please? Wow. Can you wave if you can hear me? I don't know what's going on. Nobody's saying anything. Annie, can you hear me? B-Joy, can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me, please? I'm not getting any response. I don't know whether you're hearing me or not. Wow. Please, can somebody tell me if you can hear me? Oh dear. I don't know whether they can hear me. Oh. Hello, hello. Can you hear me, everyone? Right. I think I may have to go and get my laptop. I don't know what's going on. Nobody's saying anything. I don't know whether they can hear me or not. It's the manual is on the camera. They can't hear you. Well, they can. So what's this? Nobody's saying anything. So let's see if I can connect with my laptop. I think it's going to be one of those days today. Hello, everyone. I don't know what's going on. Okay, thank you, Annie. I wasn't sure what was going on before because I was saying hello, can you hear me? Nobody was saying anything. So I have to mute myself and I have to go and fetch my laptop to see if I'm going to connect on the laptop. But yeah, I'm glad that you can hear me now. So everybody can hear me. Welcome to the house. And Annie, I was welcoming Annie before, but she couldn't hear me, but she said she can now hear loud and clear. Okay, brilliant. And I hope every other person can hear me. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. I was singing this chorus. And I think I was singing to myself all through because you couldn't hear me. You're all welcome. I hope you're all having a good day. Whatever it is that is going on, I hope you're still having a good day. The fact that we are alive and walking around is enough for us to give thanks. I have seen the Lord's goodness, His mercies and compassions. I have seen the Lord's goodness. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. I have seen the Lord's goodness, His mercies and compassions. I have seen the Lord's goodness. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you, my Redeemer. Thank you, my dear Lord. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you, my Redeemer. Thank you, my dear Lord. I have seen the Lord's goodness, His mercies and compassions. I have seen the Lord's goodness. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Blessed are the countryside. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Just give me a minute. Let me just stop this and I'll be with you shortly. You look good as always. Thank you. Nigerians will say everything na packaging. Na packaging. We have to package. We have to package and look nice. Thank you so much. We just went out, came back, and I was rushing. I'm thinking, oh my God, I hope I won't be late. But I made it. I made it. Thank you, everyone. I just wait for more people to come in the house. Then we can pray and we can talk. But I'm going to be announcing this all through the live stream today. In 2 weeks' time, in 2 Sundays from today, on my live stream at Ifechi Health and Wellness, I'm going to do the thumbnail well in advance. I'm going to also put it in my community and in my Facebook. I'm not very very active on Facebook, but I'll put it on Facebook. I'll put it on my Instagram handle, yes, and also on my community, because it's very important one. In 2 weeks' time on Ifechi Health and Wellness, I'll be joined by Hobby, and a few things will be covered that day. He's going to launch the book he wrote. He wrote a book. He's going to launch it on that day. It will be Sunday, the 10th of December. And that will be my last live stream for the year. Sunday, the 10th of December will be my last live stream for the year because of things, traveling and all the rest of it. But you see videos coming up and you know what will be going on. So it's on the 10th of December. So that is going to join me. He's going to give an update about his book. It's going to be a book launch. And you know what it means. When you're launching a book, you don't come empty-handed. So 2 weeks' time, 10th of December, book launch that Hobby wrote. And then he's going to give us some insight about essential oils. Do you know, each time I talk about essential oils, I'm just full of joy. I laugh, I smile because of what the wonders it is doing for us. Is it cheap? No, because it's not the high street one. They're not cheap, but then they are worth every penny. So in 2 weeks' time, because it is his baby, he's the one that is into essential oil and I'm only following. So there will be book launch and there will be updates on essential oil. And that month, obviously, is our wedding anniversary month as well. And so it will be packed on that live stream in 2 weeks' time. Next week will be Ifechi Family, but in 2 weeks' time, we're going to come back on Ifechi Health and Wellness to launch that health book written by Hobby. So that's the quick update. You are glowing and looking 30. Oh, I'm blushing now. You know what? As I sang the song before you came, that everything in a packaging. Oh, in a packaging. Yeah, I'm too tired to eat jollof rice today on paper. How can you be too tired to eat? How can you be too tired to eat? So thank you for all the compliments. Thank you, everyone. Yes. So today we have important health update to talk about, or general things really to talk about. It's going to be general thing, but there's something that came up that I want that concerned me, and I thought I'll bring it up here today. But before then, I have seen the Lord's goodness, His mercies and compassions. I have seen the Lord's goodness. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. I have seen the Lord's goodness, His mercies and compassions. I have seen the Lord's goodness. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Have you seen the Lord's goodness, His mercies and compassions? Have you seen the Lord's goodness? Hallelujah, praise the Lord. It was Well, all day yesterday at our neighbor conference. You are galloping around. All right, yesterday at your neighbor country. Where? Where is that? Spice, I thought Mommy Fechi was you. I didn't even read that. I didn't even see that until I saw where Spice was saying she's really looking at young. And then I have to go on to see what AA said. AA said, I thought Mommy Fechi was you at first. The hair and necklace, etc. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And this is a live stream. I don't want to say what I want to say here because it will go, everybody who is going to replay this will hear me. I'll tell you people's private, AM Spice, I'm with you on WhatsApp. I'll tell you, Spice. I know you have guessed because you have this mind. This my daughter, Spice, she's got this mind. She would have guessed what I want to say to her. I don't want to say it on air. Just to see, I don't want to say it on air, but I know she already guessed. She's that kind of child that you can't even do anything without her knowing and saying, I know what you are up to. I know what you and my father is up to. She's that kind of girl, so I won't say anything here. But what I want to say, boils down to the fact that it's not just putting foundation on, doing this and doing that makes you look good. There are other things. You know how you have a car and the car have to go through MOT, the car have to go through servicing, you have to make sure you're serviced regularly. If you know, you know. And because age is only a number. Because people will say, oh, I see some people who are younger than my age. Sometimes when I speak to my clients, they are about 5-6 years younger. The way they will be describing themselves, how old they are. And because they're that old, they can't do this, they tell me privately later. I'll tell you, but I know you already know. I'll tell you. The way they'll be describing their age, what they are not able to do anymore because they are all getting old. And then with one corner of my eye, I will look at their date of birth and I'm like, in my head, look, I won't tell them that. In my head, you are actually 6 years younger than I am. And what you're saying is just, but I think this life is what you make of it. The way you live your life is what you make of it. I know that sometimes situations happen, things happen that will make you not to live your life the way you would have loved to live it. I get that. But as much as we can, once you are alive and we are breathing, let us just do what we can to keep ourselves happy, keep ourselves going. Don't depend on somebody else to make you happy. Not even your husband, not even your wife, not even your children. Try and do that. Look after yourself. Make yourself happy. I'm yawning already, but we'll stay awake. My mommy, otherwise she will spank me. Yes, we better stay awake because once you go quiet on this life, I know you've gone to sleep, and I will know. And AA will be on your case. I will enter His gates with thanksgiving in my heart. I will enter His courts with praise. I will say, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice, for He has made me glad. Hey, seriously tired today. Really? What happened today there? What is going on today? Why is everybody spicy scold? He says, your own, you haven't even eaten the jollof rice. What is making you tired today then? What is making everybody tired today? Is it the cold? I thought that the cold, does the cold make one tired? I thought it's the heat that makes one tired. Walking about and not sitting still. All right. Yeah. But walking around and not sitting still is good. It's keeping you active. It's keeping you good. Yeah. All right. Majesty, I went in a day trip to France. Oh, really? You went to France, day trip? How did you go? We are going to have our first experience of Eurotunnel to France next year. When is it? Is it May? I think it's in May. We're going to take a trip to. We have never used the Eurotunnel before, so we have booked to go to France via Eurotunnel for a long weekend. That will be in May. I'm looking forward to that. It will be a great experience because I've never used the Eurotunnel before. Have you used a Eurotunnel before, Eurostar. What did I keep saying? Eurotunnel. What's wrong with me? Eurostar. Okay, from St. Pancras. That's where, yes, we've already booked that as well. It's Eurostar, my dear, not Eurotunnel. Okay, Eurostar is the distance, but Eurotunnel is where you go through. Correct me if I'm wrong. I keep saying Eurotunnel, but it's Eurostar that we booked. And we'll go through Eurotunnel. Yeah, that's the one. I hope I've welcomed you blessed. Blessed at Countryside. I hope I said welcome when you came in. Because sometimes when I'm talking, it's just too much. I miss things. Olamwezo KK is here as well. See, so many supports. Olamma, I like that name. Olamwezo KK. You're welcome. Versatile Francis. Good evening, my dear. Happy Sunday and welcome. And Sam Kembrima Gohan, all the way from Munich in Germany. You're welcome to the house, Sam. It's good. We have always gone to France that way, even when the kids were young. Yeah, when we've been to Disneyland when the kids were young. We went to Paris, to Eiffel Tower as well. We've gone there with the kids when they were young, but we flew. We've never gone by, we flew on both occasions that we have been in the past years ago when the kids were young. But the Eurostar experience, we have not had it. So we are looking forward to that, just both of us here, obviously now. Yeah. Even when the kids were young. Yeah, okay. The body breaking place. Yeah, Disneyland. We have been to Disneyland. We have been to Disney World as well in America. That one was mind blowing. It was good. When the kids were young, when the kids were young, you do things. And when they grow and go, just two of you. What am I going to Euro Disney or Disneyland now or Disney World now to do? Although there are some older people that you see there, but I think it's better when you have children to go with the children. They never forget that experience. Eurotunnel is another trend. Services for Europe. Okay. Yeah, what we definitely booked is Eurostar. So there's Eurotunnel. Okay. That's fine then. Thank you, everyone. Welcome. We have got a few people in the house now. We're going to have a quick word of prayer, sing more song, and then we'll talk about. There's something, I already have something in mind, which I'm also going to talk about health. And then something I read on somebody's comment section yesterday. And I said to myself, no, I need to come and talk about this on this channel today because my people perish due to lack of knowledge. My people perish due to ignorance. My people perish due to lack of understanding. We can hear. Okay, Sam, I need to come over ASAP. Yeah, so please come to UK so you can easily join us when we're going to these Eurostar experiences. Come to UK. Okay, Eurotunnel. Okay, Sam works with aeroplane, not with this thing, but I don't know whether he knows anything about Eurotunnel. I didn't know that it's in Europe. I've always thought that Eurotunnel, Eurostar, I thought they just changed their name from Eurostar to Eurotunnel, and also think that, maybe the line that they take is Eurotunnel. I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely Eurostar that we booked. Where are you going with Eurostar? We were going to Paris. We're going to Paris. We're going to Paris. I don't believe in this Paris thing. We're going to Paris. Yeah, that's been May. So we have booked Eurostar. Yeah. But before then, there's a big trip coming. That's why I'm saying that in 2 weeks' time, exactly 2 weeks today, for those of you who are coming now, I'll be making these announcements all through, and I'll make some announcement next week, and it will all be in my community and everywhere. 2 weeks today, 10th of December, will be my last live stream for the year. And it's going to be an important live stream because my hubby will be with me. It's going to be joint live stream. He's going to launch the book he wrote. I'm going to put the cover of the book with my thumbnail on my community so you can have an idea what the book is all about. So that book will be launched on that day. He's going to give some information about essential oil that we have been using for years and the wonders he's been doing. He hasn't been doing wonders to our pockets, but he's been doing wonders to our health. And that is more important to us than anything. I'd rather cut down. You see this top I have here with the jacket, this top. If I tell you how many years I've had it, but it's because it's a flare dress. Each time I have it on, people be like, "Oh, I like your dress." And I just smile because they have no idea how many years I've had this. If I don't tell you, you won't know. So I'd rather cut down on things like that. Thank God I work from home 100%. That's why I was able to move home from where I live near London to where I am now near Northampton without changing job because everything is 100% remote. So I don't have to waste money on clothing. Instead, I'm using that money to look after myself, put it into essential oil. That's the deal. Please, we are coming with you if you're going to anywhere seriously sunny and hot. Hey, you don't want to know where I'm going from the 15th of December till the 15th of January. So hot. I'm dreading it though. It might be so hot for me, but hey, we need that sunshine. When we come back in middle of January, I'll find out from you. Has it been snowing? What has been happening here? So please, everybody, Sunday the 10th of December, Ifechi Health and Wellness Channel, both of us will be featured here, myself and my husband, book launch, talking about essential oil, and it's also our wedding anniversary month, albeit that our wedding anniversary is towards the end of the month, but December is our month. So all these three things will be packed that day. Please don't miss it. Be here to support the book. I'm going to leave the link of his book in my community and the thumbnail and everything for the live stream in 2 weeks' time in my community and on Facebook, because I would like as many people as possible to come and support that book launch. That book is very cheap, and I would like everybody to have a copy, either having it as a book or as a Kindle. But that will all come. We're all going to talk about that on that day. Chinua TV, you're welcome. Be Joy Special. I don't know what I've welcomed you before. I saw you before, isn't it? You were here before. Yes. Be Joy Special. Yes. So, I mean, I think some people already know where I'll be disappearing to for 4 weeks, but some people don't know. But I think those who already know, keep it like that. Those who don't know, wait for videos. The video will announce it. The videos will tell you where I will be for the 4 weeks over Christmas and New Year. I can't wait. AA, why? What did AA say? It's no chance. I said, why? Why now? Why did you say no chance? Chinua, I think I welcome you, Chinua. Thank you so much for coming. Chinua TV. If it's Nigeria, no, thanks for that. I'm still not saying anything. All I know is I'm excited about it. And later on, you know why I'm excited. Why are you like? English people will say, what are you like? What do you mean if it's Niger? No, thanks for now. Niger people, make una no vex, make una forgive her. Be Joy and who else? Chinua TV. Oh, Chinua is in Europe, I think. Who else is in Nigeria here? Annie's Insight was here earlier on. You people should forgive AA for saying that if it's Niger. No, anyway, she said for now. She said for now. And I think I get it. Let us have a quick word of prayer. We'll sing more song and then we can get into today's business. Yes, Chinua is in Europe. He's here. Yeah. I can only guarantee fun beaches. We will try and stay safe. Okay. Biko, welcome me. I'm special. Oh, B-Joy special. Yes, I welcome you again because you are special. Yes, I'm welcoming you again because you are special. I've turned down so many chances for Nigeria. I keep running away from the place. I need help to come down there. Why? You see, that's what, in fact, that caused a little bit of, I wouldn't say quarrel, but that caused a little bit of, yeah, a little bit of an issue with me and between me and one of my, well, I don't really have friend that I say, oh, this is my best friend. I can't do without this person, but I have friends. So it caused problem with one of my friends. You know, we go to Nigeria quite often. So my last trip to Nigeria 2 years ago, at that time things were happening, especially in the east. So when I told her I was going, we already booked our flights and everything, and we're only going like 2 weeks before when she knew that I was, and she said, "Hey, what are you going there to do?" She just was rubbishing it, was putting so much fear and everything. And she sent me a message that her sister sent to her about what is going on. And that message clearly said, those of you who are abroad, if you don't have any need to come to this country, please stay where you are, blah, 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 blah. And I said, I do not need this. I have people back home in Nigeria, they are all, yes, things are hard. They are all, most of them are all struggling and suffering, but they are there. So you cannot be sending me this kind of message 2 weeks to my travel. So do you mean to go and cancel my flight now? And when I go to the travel agent, I say to them, oh, I just received a message from my friend saying that people abroad should not come, that Nigeria is not good. Should I do that? You know, I said to her, I told her off. I was very upfront with her. I said, I do not need this type of discouragement. I said, you know, we have 2 weeks to go. There's no going back. All I wanted you to do, or all I would have done in that situation, if I'm a good friend, is to say, hey, I had a story about what's going on in Nigeria, but God will be with you. He will be in my prayers, and I will seriously pray. Now, let me say it. For people who normally say to people, hey, God bless you, we'll be praying for you, and they don't pray. Yeah, stop it. Because a lot of people do that. We are praying for you. Bless you. Bless you. I don't know who is blessing, whether it's God or somebody else. Just say, bless you. My sister stays there. She moved out there a few years ago and she is in. Okay. Hey, thank you for that particular comment. Because I've always said it. You know, us moving to this bungalow here is a stepping stone for us moving to Nigeria. Because now that we have got this, we are now going to get things together and build something like this back in the east. So that when it's winter, when I retire though, UK have increased our retirement age. So I've still got, from March, which is my birthday, I've still got another 4 years to go. But, you know, time flies. Before you know it, it will be here. But I really want to work until that retirement age so I can get my maximum retirement bonus, which I can even use to start up something, that bungalow we're talking about, or to complete it, something like that. Anyway, so I've always said it. When people are jackbaring to this place, I've always said to them, my own jackbar is the other way around. Some people now, when I say that, some people say to me, well, you can say that because you have lived here a long time. Maybe true, because I've lived here since I was in my 20s. I was 26 when I came to UK. So you can imagine, I'm now in my early 60s. So I've lived here more than I've lived in Nigeria, but my dear, Nigeria, anytime. My prayer is that things will get sorted out. So that during winter months, the 6 months during winter, we are back home. During summer, we are here. And that is when you see us putting all these efforts into our health, putting all this money into, I'm not saying that essential oil is all that we're doing, ahead. Please, essential oil is not it's not when you start taking it, everything will change for your life. No. But it's helping us. For example, I think I've told this story before. A few years ago, when our children were still all around and we were young, that particular Christmas, we don't forget it in a hurry as a family. We were all down with severe flu. Mom, who would have done the Christmas meal, was worse than every other person. That was also all our 4 boys. They were all unwell, all 6 of us. So we are very unwell. We did not have any Christmas meal. Later on, when we felt a little bit better in the evening, we ordered something. Those who had the appetite ate, and those who couldn't. And this is something that we always look forward to in this family, especially when our children were younger. And even now that they are older, they all come back for Christmas, albeit that this year we're not going to spend it with them, but they'll spend it together on their own because they are adults. So what am I trying to say? That particular year, we all had terrible flu. Then, having flu here and there, nothing serious, ginger, lemon, hot water, you're fine. And then another one, just before Coco, I had this terrible. if I had gone for a COVID test, then maybe that was the start of it. It was terrible. I stand up, it's like I'm falling down, but no, it won't be, because that was in 2018. I won't forget that. That was the last time I had flu, 2018. Not even cough, not even drizzling on my nose, nothing since 2018. And I don't forget that flu in a hurry. The one that happened with the whole family years ago, and the one I had in 2018, just shortly or so before COVID, I had terrible. My eggs, I thought there was something else wrong with me. Then after that, I said to myself, this flu, what is it about anyway? Apart from looking after yourself, building your immunity, doing this, and the next thing. So we went into what are we going to do to actually help ourselves. And I think that was around the time this essential oil is still starting, but we're not using it as we should. And then we got into it proper, my husband in particular, and I'm just following him. And since then, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, that's 5 years. All glory to God. I'm not bragging. I'm not saying, oh, because it's essential oil, or because I'm doing this or doing that. I'm just saying that something must have changed in my system, in my body, that meant that for 5 years, even when people come near me coughing and everything, I still don't. Winter months is crucial to get out of here. The cold has unleashed. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you are guaranteed to. I know 12 months of summer in Brazil is really, I want to get out of here because it's extremely hot. Oh, you see, there's no happy medium. Somewhere is too hot, somewhere is this, and just have to try and cope with whatever situation we find ourselves. You are blessed in Brazil. Wow, sun all year round. No, I don't think I'll love that. Just like in Nigeria, when it's hot all the time, I don't think I can cope with that, to be quite honest. When it's, that summer here, sometimes it doesn't even summer like that. So summer here is sometimes it's just good, it's cool. You can bear with that. But some of the hot, when it's very hot, it's difficult to think straight. It just gets too much. But, what can we do? So what I'm trying to say, what led me to telling the story is the fact that this, my friend, what she did was not good. What you should do when you know that somebody is going to somewhere you think is not safe at that time or there's issue, all you have to say is encourage the person, be praying genuinely, praying for the person that God will be with them all through the time they were there. So after that incident with that, my friend, when we eventually got home, I sent pictures to her. I showed her what we are doing. I showed her how I went to the market, how we are mingling, how we are doing this and that. Maybe she wasn't happy. She doesn't speak to me properly since then. Well, who cares? I'm too busy to even speak to people who are speaking to me properly, never mind anybody else. But I did tell her, I said, please, next time, I don't like this kind of discouragement or low, because it's not helpful. It's not going to make me not to go, and putting fear in me is not helpful. So, you will know through videos where we're going to be disappearing for 4 weeks from the 15th of December. Thank you for coming, Goris. You're very welcome. I was given an announcement before that in 2 weeks' time, 2 weeks today on this channel, there will be a big event. Hubby will be here with me to launch the book he just wrote. And we're going to discuss essential oils. And it's our wedding anniversary month. And it's a round figure 1 this year. Albeit that the anniversary will be towards the end of the month, but it's the month of December. So all these 3 things we're going to combine in 2 weeks' time. Ifechi Health and Wellness, please don't miss it. I'm going to announce it again next week Sunday when I'll be on the Ifechi Family channel. So before we now keep talking, I don't know where Musisi is. Mommy and Daddy are going for another honeymoon, guys. Let me pray. Yes, we're always on honeymoon anyway. Yes, we are. Thank you. Father, we thank you for today. We bless your name. We worship you. We glorify your name. Thank you for another Sunday. Thank you for another day. Thank you for making it possible for all of us to be here today. Those who are going to join us, those who are already here, and those who are going to replay this video, we pray for everyone. We ask, oh God, that you take absolute control of, we're going to have fun, we're going to discuss, we're going to, we're not too serious in these live streams. We go to the point and we still have fun here and there. So pray that all we're going to do today, that you'll be with us, and that anything that is bothering us, that you take absolute control. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. What did you say? I think I should use my phone. To obtain the Niger passport, it's another thing putting me off. Tried a few years ago, and the embassy was a nightmare. Yes, my dear. And what happened? We are so lucky that 2 years ago that this person said this to me, that they want us to go to Nigeria. That 2 years ago, actually, our Nigerian passport was about to expire. So what did we do? We now renewed it in Nigeria and got the 10 years passport. Yes, we got the 10 years passport 2 years ago. So that means that for the next 8 years, we're not going to bother with Nigerian distance. So that's what happened. So we have it, but it can be a nightmare. And it's so easy to do in Nigeria. So easy. We didn't have to queue. We didn't have to do anything. We just employed somebody or got somebody there. And they just helped us to do the queuing and all the rest of it. And the passport came out before we traveled. It was so easy. This Nigerian High Commission here in London, hey, Shukuna. A few times I would have been there. You know, when I got this 10 years passport from Nigeria, I was dancing so much because the thought of going over to this embassy in London every 5 years, I think they're doing 10 years here now as well. But then every 5 years, you go there, you think that we are in Nigeria because the way they behave, the way they do back home, that's what happens here in London. I'm sure, I don't know when you went there last, or Gores, I don't know whether you have gone to Nigerian High Commission here. It's just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. The way they behave back home is just the way they behave here. You go there, it's so noisy. The ones here in London made themselves look like, you see, Gores, it makes themselves look like God, honestly. Congratulations on that. Yes, we have our 10 years passport. It's now 2 years. It will be 2 years in February, actually. Yes, 2 years in February. Yeah. So we are so happy. By the time that one finishes, by God's grace, we will be in Nigeria again around that time, and we'll do it over there, because at least in Nigeria you can get people that can help and do these things for you. But over here, yes, they see the way they behave here in London. When we wanted the passport, we had to pull all the children out of school. You see, for a few days later, my children was saying to me, you know, that day we went to Nigeria. Oh, they thought they went to Nigeria. You won't kill me. Oh my God. So you know that day we went to Nigeria? No, but it's seriously, it's just not good. You know, what they do here is something else. And you go there, the noise and everything. Oh, I'm just glad that we don't have to go there, because by the time this 10 years finishes, by God's grace, keeping us alive, we're going to do it back home as well. God, can you imagine? Even the security man at the entrance has same issue. Yes. You can, but entry will be another stress, because our Niger people will show you the shege banza. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why we are like this. Honestly, when you get to this Nigeria High Commission here in London, you wouldn't know that you're in London. You think that you're in Nigeria again, because people have not, they come over here. The only thing that changes with our people when they come over here, I tell you, the only thing that changes with them, because they need the money, is they go to work on time. Most of the time, anyway, they go to work on time because they know what it means. If you don't come on time, you'll be sacked or you'll be put on a PIP, that they're not pulling your weight and all the rest of it. But apart from that, every other thing, nothing changes. They just behave the way they have always behaved back home. It's so sad, but it's the reality. I mean, it's exactly what put me off. It was noisy, rude staff, overcrowded. Oh, tell me about it. Running about to go and photocopy outside. Yes, you go and photocopy outside. We have already submitted. We are stamping with OSEP. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, very, very disorganized. Don't know why they can't change. It's an eyesore here. Dirty bribery, really. Even though they're in Brazil as well. Wow. I don't know about Blessed. In Ghana, is it civilized? When you want to change your passport in Ghana, is it civilized? Or is it well, I can't really say in Ghana. I have to say Ghana High Commission here, because you don't live here. I want to know people who are from Ghana who live in the UK, when they change their passport, do they experience what we experience actually? It would be nice to know. All right, my people, there's a song I want to sing. And after this song, we go into what I want us to discuss. I don't want us, we no go take. let me speak a little broken. We no go take today. I always say that, but we end up staying longer. I'll sing this song. I have to apologize first to AA, to Gorex, to who else? Blessed. So who else? But for the benefit of three of you, I'm going to, after singing this song, I'll sing the first verse in English. But this song, we are singing it in our Wednesday prayers this week, because when we do our Wednesday worship, we normally use Ekbere and Abo. And this song, we sang it, and I said, I'm going to sing it on my live stream today. And for the benefit of my lovely people who speak other language, I'll sing the first one in English after. Agabigala monye mwe nuru akwanke we na ndi ọzọ okwu agabigala Jesus, Jesus, Jesus nụrụ akwa nke mgbe na-agwọ ndị ọzọ okwu agabigala ka m chọta n'ochebere gị ihe agụtọ nada n'okwu na nchegharị mee ka m kwesi ike Savior Jesus, Jesus, Jesus nụrụ akwa nke na-akpọ ndị ọzọ oku agabigala. Let me sing the last one. Isi iyi nke nkasi obi ịkarịrị ndụ onye ka m nwee n'ụwa n'igwe ma ọ bụ naanị gị. Savior, 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 hear my humble cry. Mgbe ị na-akpọ ndị ọzọ oku agabigala. You know, it was here. You can just see how this rhymed. You know, you can just, I'm sure in Yoruba, if you sing it in Yoruba as well, because you know, I've heard people sing that in Yoruba as well. It just, the meaning just comes out so much. You know, the meaning of the songs, and you know, it's just, when you sing song in your own language, it makes a lot of meaning. Jesus, hear my humble cry. Let's go with the first verse in English. Pass me not, O gentle Savior, hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me by. Savior, 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 hear my humble cry. When on others thou art calling, do not pass me by. Let's take the chorus again. Jesus, 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 noro one came. When I got the ọzọ oku agabigala. Jesus, 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 hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me by. Do not pass us by. Hallelujah. This song is a song of preparation. Song of preparation, my lovely people. Yes, is dancing to that, but I know I've heard these people sing it in Yoruba as well. It just the meaning of this song. Pass me not, O gentle Savior. We are asking God not to pass us by. Jesus, hear our humble cry. The cry that we have cried in the secret, the one that we have cried in the open. God will hear our humble cry. Oh, some people, Gift Honor came in. She must have come in when I was singing. Gift always comes in when I'm singing or doing something like this. It's prophetic, you know, Gift. You always come in when I'm in the midst of maybe singing or something happening, that I tend to sort of miss your entrance. And then I will look up and I see Gift Honor is in the building. Thank you so much for coming. Who else came? Who else did the spirit of that song bring in to the building? I think it's the spirit of that song that drew a Gift wherever she was, and she came running in. Savior, 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 hear my humble cry. I just love the song, but I love it more in Igbo. Where is Uju? Exactly. Uju, our worship minister, is not here. Maybe she's busy today. No, it's morning there in America. She's not here. Elamba is okay. Thank you, everyone. Let's see. Right. I'm just going to do a quick update, and then we're not going to waste time today. And there was something that happened, as I say, somebody left a comment on somebody's no, she left a not a comment. No. I think it was a video actually. I can't remember now what it was. Anyway, one of the YouTubers said a video that the person uploaded, and it was about somebody who is not well, was because the person passed away. The person was not well, and eventually the person started vomiting blood and then passed away. And that person said, "Oh, I heard that man just passed away. And I heard that he vomited blood before he passed away. That is poison. People did this. I know somebody in the past who also vomited blood. And they said that somebody did it to them, that it was poison." I'm like, what is this with our people? Who did this to us? I remember a few years ago when we went home and somebody in the village had stroke. And he was lamenting. "I know the person that gave me this stroke. I know the person that did this. I've told my family members that if anything happens to me, they must hold that man responsible." You see how people are causing problem for their generation and the next generation to come. He's told his family people that if anything happens to him, that this is the man that gave him the stroke. Now, come on. Is it because I'm in health care that I get this better than other people, or why do people? Because why I'm asking this question is, some people who are even well educated back home, they still reason like this. You still hear them say certain things that make me really angry. I'm not saying that this is not capable, that people are not capable of doing these things. Of course. Was it not last week or 2 weeks ago that I told people the story of a friend of ours that we all traveled to Niger, came back, he became unwell. Before you know it, 2 months, he was gone, and it transpired that he was giving something back home. So I'm not saying that these things are not there. However, we must not jump at, oh, somebody did this, somebody did that, all the time when we have an issue, or when people have an issue. On this occasion, it was somebody now reporting it, saying that is what she didn't even say maybe, she just said that they have now deleted this man because he vomited blood. There are several reasons why people will vomit blood. Several reasons. Major one is gastric ulcer. And Nigerians, those of you who are in Nigeria in this live stream, and even those who are not in Nigeria, who are any other place, we Nigerians, for some reason, there's high rise of gastric ulcer. This person will tell you, I have ulcer. If that ulcer is left untreated, becomes bleeding ulcer, you can start vomiting blood, you can cough up blood. Could you say that this person coughed out blood before they passed away? I'm not saying that it may be ulcer. It may even be some form of cancer. It may be anything. It's not everything that happens to us that is caused by somebody. Just like that man in the village, somebody gave me stroke. You have high blood pressure, you're not checking your blood pressure, you're not checking yourself, you're not eating properly, you develop stroke, and you start pointing fingers at somebody. And you told your family, and your family now believed you that this is the man. And they will start maybe fighting, even when you are still alive. They may start fighting that man because you are the one that made our father to have stroke. What is that? What is all this? There are many things that can cause coughing up blood. But the one I can relate with Nigeria is this ulcer. Because you touch this person, they say, I have ulcer. That one, they say, I have ulcer. They have ulcer, but they're not doing anything to help themselves. Another thing that may cause ulcer is taking too much of what we call non-steroidal anti-inflammatory medications, because of all this self-medication that people do in Nigeria. People just go to the chemist. Chemist is not qualified. It's not a pharmacist. You just describe your symptoms. they'll give you medication. Sometimes you don't even describe any symptom. You know what you took before. You go there and tell the chemist, can I get this? These are strong medications, and they sell them over the counter. The day I was shocked was when a relative of mine, because most of them will normally run some of these things through me to have an idea, what do I think? And when she ran this one through me, that they gave her gabapentin, I said, for what? Do you know what gabapentin is? Do you know what it's used for here? It's not something you can just go and buy. It had to be for chronic, serious problems. But they gave it to her just like that. And if she didn't have somebody like me that she can ask, she will go and continue taking it. She'll go and be taking it for as long as her symptoms continues. So I thought I'll bring this health awareness to us. Our people, my people perish due to lack of knowledge, due to ignorance. We must not point fingers all the time. Let's check ourselves out. Let's know what is causing our symptoms. Let us stop self-medication. It can cause this ulcer because you are repeating the same anti-inflammatory. You're repeating the same analgesics. You're repeating the same thing, a very small thing. People are taking medication. A very small thing, they'll show their bomb. They'll give an injection. It goes through your bloodstream. And the people who are giving you these medications are unqualified nurses, most of them anyway. What if they go through the wrong route and then get into your nerves instead of your muscle? And you have abscess or other things that might follow. Let me read some comments. Yes, everything is spiritual. Yeah, all the time. Greeting host and neighbor. Oh, Joyce, you're welcome. You're welcome, Joyce. Yeah, we are talking about people who are believing that everything that happens to them is done by somebody else because I was just listening to somebody recently and they were saying that somebody vomited blood and passed away. And the person didn't even say maybe. He said, hey, they poisoned him. How can anybody be vomiting blood now? They poisoned him. I'm like, This is 2023. So we're still thinking like this? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that these things still don't happen. I'm just giving you instance of a friend of ours that we all went to Nigeria with a few years ago. They gave him Omunanwayo, because that's how they do it. I know before. They will give you the one that you foam in your mouth and pass it away. They will now know that this is where it came from. Mm-hmm. You know, back in our country, what our intelligence is for bad things. If you foam in your mouth, you will go there and pass away. They say, hey, it's here. They gave him something in that gathering. So now they have progressed. They always progress in horrible ways. They progress to the extent that they will give it to you. As I say in Igbo, Omunanwayo, because this dealt with this man for 2 months before he passed. And the morning that he passed away, the person that they were thinking that must have done this when they went home called. I told this story before, called to speak to him. Where were you for 2 months? Why did you not call? Why that morning? Because he's gone to the realm of the spirit where they manipulate people. And they told him that he's done. Then he's phoning to confirm. People are so wicked. So don't think that, oh, maybe you don't understand. You lived in UK for too long. You don't know. I know. I've just told you the story of this one. However, let everything not be linked to that. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody vomited blood. Find other ways. I'm just giving you some instances of what may be the problem. And the major one I picked out because of the way Nigerians are self-medicating and the number of peptic or gastric ulcer being diagnosed in Nigeria. The one I just thought might be one of the major reasons why people vomit blood back home is ulcer. Maybe other form of cancer. It may be another thing. But let pointing finger not be the first thing. Let us think of other ways. Let us stop self-medication. Because your symptom I may have something wrong with me now, and you have something wrong with you, and we are both exhibiting the same signs and symptoms. But what we are suffering from is totally different. So the medication that I'm given will not be the same that you will be given. Don't say, oh, yes, this my friend was having shivering and doing this the other day and was shaking, and he or she took this and they were fine. You go and buy one and start taking. Who did this to us? Why do we have to be doing this? But sometimes, you know what? Sometimes I don't get too mad. I don't get too mad about with people who are back home because of obvious reasons. However, please, instead of going for checkups and running extensive tests, yes, my dear, that's where I'm coming from. Where I say I don't blame them again, because they will tell you when you tell them to go for tests, some of them will say we have already spent 300,000 on tests only, and they haven't still found what is wrong. By the time they found what is wrong and tell you the next how many 100,000, where is the money? You see? So people, that's why I preach healthy eating. Because I'm not a believer in medication. This is November 2023. I have not popped in one medication in my mouth. Thank God I don't have any underlying health condition that requires me to take medication. Because some people have high blood pressure. In our place, even people much younger than myself, in this country and back home, have got high blood pressure and they have to take their medication. Fine. But what I'm saying is, by God's grace, I don't have any underlying health condition that means I have to be on medication. And I'm not bragging about it. All I'm saying is thank God, but I am doing a lot. Both myself and hubby, we are doing a lot to keep ourselves healthy. It's not cheap, but I'd rather have my health and still put on this dress. I told people before, I've had this dress for about 5, 6, 7 years. Each time I come out with it, people think it's still new. I want to cut down on certain things and get my priorities right. But the danger with our people, I'm sorry to say, well, I'm not sorry to say, yeah, no apologies for this comment I'm going to make now. No apologies at all, because it's true. And it's for some people, or most people, our people, whether back home in Nigeria or here in the UK, because I've seen them, they don't get their priorities right. When you tell them what, our essential oil is everywhere. This is the study. This is one. Which one is this one? This one is the lemon one. This one is peppermint. This peppermint, if you have anything cold, whatever, it's a drop under your tongue. You are good to go. Everywhere you move in this house, we have our essential oils. That is our own medicine. They are very pure and undiluted. But am I spending money on other things? No, I'm not. We do OMAD all the time. OMAD is 1 meal a day. We do that all the time. Why? Not because all of you will know that. Who was saying it the other day that food is one of the cheapest things here in the UK? I think it was in Cheap Space. This night I was listening. Yes, food is the cheapest. If you want to eat 5 times a day in the UK, you can easily eat. But we do OMAD regularly. Today is Sunday. We've had a Sunday meal. After this live stream, I think I can hear Hobby on the phone. After that, we have a coconut that we bought yesterday. We might just have that coconut. We have so many. I did a shorts on this channel. Go check my shorts I did yesterday. That's all the fruits we're having every single. When you are hungry, cause some of them, be biting on them. Why would an adult be buying biscuits? What are you eating biscuits for? For those of you with children, excused. But don't you go because of children and start eating the children's biscuits in the name of, I have to buy this biscuit because of these children. Keep it for children then. But sometimes, I must say, it's not always easy unless you are very determined, unless you make a conscious effort and say, look, there's no food value in this biscuit. All I'm going to get is sugar and nonsense. So I'm keeping away from that. Maybe once in a while, indulge. I personally don't like biscuits, so I don't indulge in biscuits. But something like croissants, it's a down this thing for me. Sometimes I just feel I want a fresh croissant. I can have one, but I wouldn't make it a habit. So what am I trying to say? What I say I'm not going to make apologies for is the fact that our people do not get their priorities right. Most of them. Asoebi, they pay 200 and something pounds or even three for asoebi. You ask them to buy this peppermint oil. Yes, it's not cheap. This small 15 ml bottle for the peppermint is, I think, is 26 pounds. 26 pounds. The lemon is a bit cheaper. There's another one, eucalyptus oil and peppermint oil. If you have cold cough, drop it in, you're good to go. All natural. So this oil is 20 something pounds, and it will last you for up to a month, depending on the usage, or more than 1 month. And people will not buy it, they will rather go and do a asoebi of 300 pounds. Who did this to us? Must you sow that asoebi for that party? And after that party, they will now say, I can't wait again because everybody has it now. If I wait to another event, they will say, it's not that thing we wait for asoebi that she came with that party for. You see? We're not getting our priorities right. So what I'm trying to say, people may think it's expensive, but to me, it's not expensive because some of the things people do, we don't do. Yes, some of the things people do, we don't do. We have a place where we save our money and spend it on our health to avoid all this self-medication in Nigeria. Can people please concentrate? Because I can't tell them to go and start running tests because they will tell you that they haven't got the money to buy garri to eat and that all these tests goes in thousands. So how about if you have back garden, shout out to Estilicious. I'm going to send message to her on IG. I'm going to start my own gardening. Now that we are now, settled here, we are settling here, we're going to start my own gardening, and I'm going to take all of you along. So something like that, if you are able, do your own. If you're not able, then buy. Rather spend your money on food, fruits, vegetable, authentic ones. I even heard that there are tomatoes now in Nigeria that are not original. Hey, tomatoes, what? Who did this to us? Joyce. Yes, now, who did this to us? Sometimes I just wonder, why are people all reasoning together, the same reasoning? Even people you think that are educated. Sometimes when you hear them, you say, God, I thought this person is educated. Why are they reasoning like this? Who did this to us? It must be in the gene, it must be in the blood. Please say, I reject. Shake it off your system. Shake it off. It's cheaper to maintain than treat, absolutely. I wish Nigerian people would understand you. That's the thing, Joyce, I don't know. I hope they will understand, but they don't even. I won't experience that, and only God save me. What did you experience? Charity Okafor, sorry, my dear. I can see somebody, some name that I haven't said hello to. Chai. People don't take it personal. Oh, Charity Okafor, you're welcome. I must have been something. There's something Spicy said that somebody, Nigerian believe, okay, greeting, okay, Joyce Anyanwu, yeah, I've already welcomed Joyce. So unfortunate is of going for checkups. Okay, yeah, you said about checkup, and I read that one, and I just said why some of them don't. I once experienced that, and only God saved me. What did you experience, Spicy? Honestly, I wish Nigerian people, yeah, it's cheaper to maintain, definitely. Most prefer spending on frivolous things than, yes. Sometimes it's good to give the digestive system a break. Exactly. Haha, I'm a biscuit lover. This, she dumps it in her tea, This, when I saw that initially, when I came to this country, when I used to work in the hospital, you give them their copper. You give them their copper and they give them biscuits with their copper. And you see them, they bring the biscuit and they will doing this in their tea. And I'm looking at them thinking, I used to do that with bread. When my children had, I did things so in this my life. Never mind now that I'm older. When I was using my children up, when I make them Bournvita or chocolate for them, I'll make when we used to eat bread, I'll use the bread and I'll dunk it in that tea. And it's so nice. But when I saw them doing it with biscuit, I'm like, hey, yeah. So we did all that. But the thing is, I'm not saying to go 100% turn around, but to start small, because it's not something that you've done most of your life. You can't just stop, but let us gradually start winning ourselves up. Hey, I win you off the spirit of biscuits. I'm dunking it in the tea. This spirit of biscuit, I'm putting it in the tea. Come off a little. Let's not do it all the time. Please, if ads are playing on your this thing on and off, please bear with us. That's how we now get little coins on these live streams. I've noticed for the past 4 weeks or so that I was told about this and I started doing it. I've noticed, I won't say significant, but reasonable improvement in the revenues for live streams. I've noticed major. Before, you can do a live stream for 2 hours, 3 hours, and you're getting 96 pence. And you wonder, what's that all about after 2 hours? But now it's definitely a lot more. So please bear with us. If you're not a YouTuber here, or even if you're a YouTuber, when the ads are playing, bear with us. It plays in the middle. That's how we set it up now to be collecting the coins. Okay. Where did I stop? You sweet tooth for them. Yeah. I think because in the background listening, okay, I'm cooking. Okay, Gores, that's fine. Sweet tooth. Okay, for them. Yeah, sweet tooth. I know. But people should stop this sweet tooth. Are you talking about dentists? All these biscuits and sweet tooth and all that. It will be sending you to dentists. I don't know whether you like going to dentists. I don't. So when you look at it, you just weigh the whole thing, then you decide, is it really worth it? There's no food value, not one food value in a biscuit or in biscuits. There's no food value. So why would I keep taking it? And the unfortunate thing is, when you talk about health like this, sometimes people think, this health matter, I know, but it's not easy. And I'm like, what is easy? There's nothing that is easy in this life. You have to make a conscious effort. And the unfortunate thing is that when people now start realizing the problem, it's too late because they did not start on time. It's too late and they cannot take the clock back. And some of them will now be saying, hey, I used to hear this, so I didn't do anything about it. It's too late. That's why on this Effective Health and Wellness channel, hey, people will hear more. I'm going to be coming with health. So that when it happens and you don't do anything, you can now, there was a time on our live stream, we are discussing this, so I'll keep talking. Don't be fed up with me, because health, I don't joke with. Hey, I saw something like, this my Musi, hey, and spicy. You've been asking about Musisi. He came with a bang. Musisi, here in the UK, when you do something like this, the person came with a bang. So people are asking about Musisi. Musisi don't land. He don't land with style. Musisi don't land with style, to tell you people that I've landed, so that nobody will miss his entrance. Thank you so much, Musisi. I appreciate this so much. Thank you. Get back on your life. Yes. Spice, start your life again. Because live stream is now giving us a little coins, lots of value. Dumping. You're not serious. We don't kill your tea, your biscuit in your tea. Continue. Lots of value. People did it to themselves. Capital No is the answer to any Ashwebi. Okay. I'm even glad that I'm hearing this from AA. Do you know why? Because Ashwebi is not Igbo language. Ashwebi is not Hausa language. Ashwebi is Yoruba language, and AA is Yoruba. And did you hear what she said here? Somebody told me that they spent £250 on Ashwebi. Tell her to buy something that will help her for her health. She hasn't got the money. Unless I ask that question again, who did this to us? Must you belong? I've never done Ashebi once. I remember as a family, we've done it because we are just family sisters. Fine, it doesn't, But to do it, I have one of my sons will be wedding next year. Those I'm going to invite, come as you are. If you have don't come with bomb shots. If I say come as you are, and you come with breasts half open and bomb shot. When I say come as you are, I mean come as you are. Come with what you have. But I don't do Ashebi. And when it's your own turn, don't call anyway. They all know now. I don't even have to say there's a friend that I did not do it for. And when people saw that I did not do it for this person, they rested their cases. They're like, because I'm generally called if by my group, my friends, if you did not do Ashebi for so and so, then don't bother. Yes. So they all know my stand. You don't have to please anybody to displease yourself. That 250 pounds for Ashebi will buy me lovely organic fruits from Marks and Spencer. It will give me so many bottles of my essential oil. What are we talking about? Ashebi. What is that for? And the sad thing, as I said, is that they wear it, they won't wear it again because everybody, it's a group thing. You don't want to go somewhere and they say, hey, is that all that she has? That thing we use for Ashebi that she wore to this event again. You now become people's this thing and start looking over your shoulder and start. Some people will say, what is the color of the day? Even the color of the day, I know they ask. Whatever I have, I decide this is the one, I pick it up. I look at it. If it needs ironing, iron, put it on, put my gele on, waka. If music comes, you see me dancing, I dance past all the people on Ashebi. What is all this? They go party. Goddess, you're even worse. At least when they go small. She said she not go party. The last Ashebi I did was during my father's burial over 8 years ago. Goddess is Yoruba. Thank God. It would have been this thing for me if people would have said, this Igbo woman, you don't understand. What do you mean you don't do Ashebi? But I'm glad that AA and Goddess, they're both from Yoruba land, and this is their culture. It is too much for our Igbo people. We borrow all this. How many Yoruba culture people have you seen with aqua? How do you call it? You know how we tie our wrapper and we tie the second one and we wear George as blouse? How many people? Because they are very proud of their culture, Yorubas. They have their lace, bubu, this lace. How do you, that one that you sew now? Well, there's a name for it. If you remember the name, write it for me. The one you sew with like maybe lace or whatever material, but it's loose. The blouse is loose and you tie it. Hey, there's a name for it. Anyway, you see them do that. They don't go and do and lace because that's Igbo culture. Where is it now? Nobody does that in Igbo land anymore. Then I'll come and start doing Ashebi. Then I will not look after my health. And some of them do this Ashebi with their credit card. And I ask the question again, who did this to us? Me. Sister, my sis is in the building. I didn't see her coming. She came in with like sis just appeared with a message. I didn't know she's here. My sister name is in the building. She said me too. I don't do Ashebi thing, but I do color of the day. Okay, yeah, color of the day. I remember the one we went to in Scotland 3 years ago. The color of the day was purple and something. I have 2 purple outfits. I landed with my own. Yes. So color of the day is fine because it's not good. Yeah, I think color of the day will be fine if not one person with yellow, some people with red, some people with green. But it's fine. It makes it colorful. I don't know. I don't believe in anything. But color of the day, I won't mind because I cannot count anybody here who, if they say, oh, for this event today, we want red. or something in shade of red, you will have something in your suitcases with the, in fact, that we moved. If I tell you the amount of Nigerian outfit I have to take to, because there's a Nigerian, there's a African whatever back there in Kent, I don't know, which I went with 3 bags because this year there was so more for me. So what's the point in holding those ones? So if they say color of the day is purple, caramel, blue, whatever, I'm sure you have something in that shade. Wear it. Tie your gele very well. Take your head high. If they're dancing, dance past everyone. Don't bother. I'm so glad that Gores and AA, who are Yorubas, are saying that they don't do this. I'm so glad. Because if not, you'll be like, because I'm an Igbo lady, that's why I'm saying this, that is our culture. Why are you talking about our culture? Yes, people who want to do it, let them do. But what I'm saying is, let us get our priorities right. Don't do a Shebi of 250 and then come and be complaining to me, because some people have complained to me. And you know me now, I don't waste time. I'm like, I said, why are you telling me what you want me to do? Did they put something on your neck and say you have to? But if I didn't, it would look like, you see where I'm different from people. You want to save face, you want to belong. Belong to what? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's Joy is going. Sorry, I didn't see Mommy Fechi. I'm at work. I have to go now. Oh, my dear, sorry. Bye-bye, Joyce. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate. Can I come on Bomb Shot? No. Mwah, eh? No. No Bomb Shot. No half breast hanging out and half inside. I'll be at the door. I'll be telling you to go. And if I receive slap on my face, that becomes my own problem. Because I'm planning to use the product. Okay. Sissy, Joyce, I see you all. Oh, Mama. I just saw Mama greeting people now. When did you come in? Maureen, you're welcome, my dear. Who else have I missed? I've welcomed my sister. Every other person has been here. I have only attended 2 weddings, maybe 3. I don't even attend function. Talk more of Asoebi. Okay. I'm glad that everybody here is getting it with me. As I'm so bad with parties also. So people don't invite you again. Where people we don't go a lot. It's not all the ones that we invited that we go to, but we do go, and there's not a lot going on in London from the part of where we were before anyway. And now that we are here, you can imagine any party that they will be having that they invite us, we still have to be London. So we still have to, if we really, really want to go, we still have to drive down to London to attend. But because here, I don't think here is, yeah. But we're not that party type. Sometimes people invite us, we talk about it, we decide that we're not going. So we tell them we can't come. So we don't go like that as well. Okay. People did it to themselves. Yeah, blouse and double wrapper. Yes, blouse and double wrapper. That's our culture. He's gone. He's gone. Mark powder. People use mark powder, Sissy. Then has been also in a corner listening. She likes keeping silent like humble Musisi. Okay, so Musisi, you are in the corner listening before you decide to land with a bank of your super chat. Musisi is not humble. He wasn't hiding. Thanks, morning, Inquisitor, the man. Yeah, so, okay. Are you opening up? Watermelon. What? These 3, Musisi, Spice, and AA. Those 3. Musisi, hope you are kneeling by the corner, therefore coming late. Oh my God. So my people, so what I want to bring us today is about this person that vomited blood and passed away, and they're saying that somebody did it to them. I'm not saying that such things don't happen. Remember, I've told the story of one that I know very, very well. However, it's not everything that you have to put down to something like that. And the other one being stroke. Somebody gave the person stroke. You check their blood pressure, it's on the roof. They developed stroke and somebody gave it to them. Why? Why have we got that kind of reasoning? As I say, it's not people in the village that are doing this. That some of them are educated people who say these things, and it's not right. So the message today is you can vomit blood due to various reasons. It's not because anybody has poisoned you. It may well be somebody may poison somebody, but all I'm saying is that there are various reasons why people can vomit blood. And all I'm saying is that in Nigeria now, there's high increase of peptic ulcer or gastric ulcer, and bleeding peptic ulcer can make you to vomit blood. Some people have got TB or other things, it can make you to cough out or vomit blood. So and then there's other things. And use of non-steroidal anti-inflammatory medications can make you to predispose you to gastric ulcer, which may now lead to bleeding gastric ulcer and may make you to vomit blood. So there are various reasons. So my people, please, what I'm trying to say is that we don't have to fall for somebody did this to me all the time, and don't look after ourselves. Health is wealth. Yes, you may not have the money to go for regular checkups, but try and have money to eat healthily. And eating healthily means that if you don't have young children that you have to cook for, because if you have children, please make sure that your children eat properly and eat regularly. But for you adults here today, please, you don't have to eat 3 times a day. May God deliver you from spirit of eating 3 times a day. If you're an adult here, in the morning, you balance with your toast and cereal. And then you'll be watching your time. And then towards noon, hey, my stomach is rumbling. It's because I haven't eaten. It's my lunchtime. What do they eat? I'm not going to Igbo well. They're eating toast and cereal with jam and margarine, not even butter. I had that mentality before. I thought that butter is worse than margarine, but you learn as you go along. So they now rub it with jam and margarine with toast and cereal with milk, cow milk, breakfast. They're looking at their time for lunchtime. If they take anything with them, it will still be sandwiches. They call it sani. They give it a posh name, AA and Gores, yeah? Sani, they come with their sani for lunchtime. And that sani, they will have it with crisps, bottle of Coke or whatever other soda or drink that they want, but they have it with crisps. I don't know they are sani with crisps. I don't know the combination and who did this to them as well. Because that's something I think is somebody did something to them. Like lunchtime is sani and crisps and bottle of Coke. So morning, they've eaten rubbish. Afternoon, they've eaten rubbish at work. And then they take the sani with them, or they'll go to Costa Coffee or whichever one is available in their work area. They'll go and buy it and they'll eat there in the night. They come back from work, they're very tired. Maybe they arrive home 6, 7. They'll go to their freezer, whatever they can find there. They want it to be quick. They put a microwave. And whatever is in that packet, which is already not good for you, because any packet food, all the additives are not good for you. Anything packet or jar or whatever. What do? They remove the wrapping. They'll check their microwave setting. They'll put it there and they'll kill the food more. They damage the food further and they'll eat. They've arrived. They now have another cuppa with it. They put their feet up. They'll watch telly for the next 2 hours. They go to bed. The next day, this what I just told you now continues until weekend when they go to the pub to have a drink with their mates. That is their life. That is the life. Year in, year out. I eat twice, afternoon and dinner. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Most of the time we do OMAD. Sometimes we eat twice as well. But for an adult, eating 3 times a day, make it make sense to me. Why? Is it that you're hungry or because it's the way we are raised up? You know, when we are growing up, or even when I came to this country, let me even shame myself. Let me not stop this. Mommy Fetchi, talk about you. Let me talk about me now. When we came initially to this UK, when we are in Scotland raising up the children, again, when you have children, I must say it's difficult because you buy something for them, you are tempted to take some. They don't, oh, mom, I don't like this. They push it away. You don't want to put it in the bin, you eat it. So when you're raising up children, it's different ballgame altogether, unless you're very, very disciplined. So those days, if anybody told me not to, I just arrived from Nigeria. You can imagine now. Arrived from Nigeria when we eat morning, even if it's 8 p.m., you hear people, boom, boom, pound their yam by 8 p.m. Because how can you go to bed without eating? What's wrong with you? Is it that there's no money to buy food? So that mentality was what we came with in the 80s. We ate 3 times. But when we knew better, we stopped. That's the thing. I'm not saying some of the things I'm discussing today. Some people will be like in their head, what are we first talking about? So you mean that we won't have lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Why now? It's 3 times. We're supposed to eat 3 times a day. That's how we are raised up. That's how we are raised up. Yes. But you come to a certain age or stage in your life, you don't need, okay, let's say 2. Let's make it 2. Let me not say once. Once is a bit on the harsh side because that's what I choose to do. But you come to a stage, you can just do 2. Either you eat mid-morning and then in the evening. Don't eat after 6 p.m. Some people eat by 8 and then go to bed shortly after. That is bad news. Try not to eat after 6 p.m. at least. Finish all you're going to eat by 6. And if you're going to bed at 9, 10, you have few hours for it to digest properly. But some people eat by 9. I've seen some people, I was talking to them at 9 and they were chewing something. I'm like, what is it? Yeah, I'm just eating. I just came back. I'm like, eating at this time before you go to bed? Yes, I'm just coming back. 9 p.m. Right, let me see. Oh, Funke is in the building. Where is she? Hi, Funke, you're welcome. Okay, I think I've missed some comments. Let me go up a bit. There was a birthday party that trended last month. The woman was celebrating her 70th birthday party and sold a expensive Asoebi, but some people went and bought it cheaper and sold it good. She won't like it though, because that's what they used to rip people off. Yes. Well done to those people. If they have to have their Asoebi, me self, I won't even go and get it and sew that one. I'll go and I know their color. I'll go and get something a bit near to that so I can easily wear my own, any other function I want to wear. I won't even go and sew the same Asoebi and come for the same party. Because I don't believe in it. I won't even do that. However, if I want to rhyme with their color, I'll now go and get something a bit similar and land in style. Come and tell me not to boogie or eat my own spoon of jollof rice because I didn't have Asoebi. She stood up, cursing people who didn't buy from her, but are eating her food. Which food? Which food? Cursing people because they didn't buy Asoebi. Look at that. 70-year-old making fool of herself, cursing people. All those curses will go to her because what she was doing is wrong. Why would she do that? The curse will return to her. You don't curse people on your birthday and because of something like this. For what now? Okay, I saw that. I think she apologized later. Okay, maybe, yeah, rightly so. That they will choke and not see 70. Hey! She apologized later, but she shouldn't have even said that. Hey, no. It hasn't come to that. that they would choke and not pass this. Whether she apologizes or not, anyway, that's her business, but that thing shouldn't have been said in the first place. Right. All because hers was more expensive and she wanted to recoup the money spent for the party through Asoebi. You see, if you're not prepared for any party, don't do. If you can't afford a too high level party, cut it down to your own level. All people would say is that, yeah, this party is not like the one we went last year. Fine. At least my own is different. You have come to this one this year. So next time you know that there's one like this. Be proud of what you can do. You see, she wants people to now buy the house and then so she can now get money from there. If you don't have money for party, don't do any at all. You don't have to. You're not obliged to. Okay. Anyway, I know that Funke, I was saying Gores, and now Funke is in the building. She's also from Yoruba. I know she will have the same opinion as and Gores in the matter of this girl. So I don't even need to ask Funke what she thinks. I eat twice. Okay, I've read that one. Oyibo loves their sani. Yes, so they love their sani and their crisp. I don't know this combination of sani and crisp. I want somebody to explain it to me. They did it to themselves, and Tesco doesn't help them with meal deals. Yeah, meal deals. Not only Tesco, maybe that's where you shop. I shop in Sainsbury's, and Sainsbury's does meal deals. I shop in what is it called? Even Marks and Spencer, I think they do. I don't know whether Marks and Spencer does it, but I know that Sainsbury's, I shop there. They do meal deals. Boots Chemist, they do meal deals with their Sunnies. Greggs, they do meal deals. So they're all doing all these meals, and you see people at lunchtime going to these places. They will get their scripts, they get their Sunny, they will get their Coke or Fanta or whatever else they want to drink. All sugar, all carbohydrate, and you wonder why people are getting sicker. Yes, Mamine, she was cursing those who came for, okay. No wonder you look amazing. Spice. What is Spicy saying? I eat twice. Okay. And she eats twice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Because of her shape, it was expensive and some, yeah, crazy. He said, I know you very well. Yes, now I know them very well. I remember when we lived before some evenings when myself and husband were going for a walk, you see them, the way they will be marching, about 3 or 4 of them, they will be marching and they will be walking down. You think that they're going to somewhere important. We normally joke, we're doing our walk, and my husband will say, you see them marching as if that's important, but somewhere going. It's called a bird in hand. A bird in hand is the name of the pub. My husband said, let us slow down and see where they're going. And it's true. Once they get to that pub in there, they will be there till 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. And the money they will spend on alcohol in that pub, you don't want to even hear it. And this happens every single weekend. After they've eaten Sunny, Scripps, Coke, cereal, toast in the morning, and microwave food in the night. Weekend, they now go and to the pub. I'm not saying not enjoy your life. You will see us in some of our videos where we went to Nando's the other day, things like that. Once in a while, of course. If not, life will be so boring. You can't be doing this. Oh, I don't want this. I don't eat that. I don't do that. I don't like people who do that. They come to an event with you and they are slimmer. They are much, much slimmer than you. They'll say, oh, no, I don't eat that. It's okay. Just to make you feel somehow. I don't like that. Enjoy your life. When you go out, we take ourselves out. We go and enjoy ourselves, and then we go back to plan. That's what I'm talking about. If not, life will not be enjoyed. Life will be so miserable. Enjoy your life. If you feel like having Sunny and crisp one day, have it. But don't make it regular every afternoon. That's what you're having. That's when it becomes when it's not good. But when you crave something once in a while, do it. There's a video coming. This place that we just moved now, we went to last Sunday. We didn't cook anything. We decided that we were going to cook. Let's go and explore this beef eater that is just 10, 5, it took about 10 minutes walk to go there. We went there for lunch last Sunday. I did a video just to show what we ate. So things like that we do. If not, what is that life all about? But what I'm talking is people who are doing this day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. It's not good. When you see some of my clients, I weep. Somebody so young, suffering from all sorts, and all this boils down to lifestyle. It boils down to lifestyle, nothing else. We are actually, our bodies, we're not supposed to be sick. When you do a research about human body, we're not supposed to be sick. We are sick because of the things we do to our bodies. That's what makes us sick. Tinubu has helped us cut down our body by force. Oh God, yeah, that's the thing. Because people, when I hear the cost of things and the money, what they pay people, Funke, sometimes I just wonder, how are you people doing it? Naira is depreciating more. Yes, I know some of us here, when you send money home, it's more, but those people are sending it to home at home cannot even buy anything with it. How can Naira to pound be is now heading to 1,500? That's what it's heading to now. Why? What does that mean? That is 1 pound. 1 pound that you go, pound in this country is in coin. It's not like American dollar, where their $1 is in paper form. UK, 1 pound is in coin. Sometimes you may even be going and you drop 1 pound coin. You don't even know that you dropped it and you just they go. Because you didn't even realize that you have dropped. Sometimes you go on the street and you see some money lying about, but people drop things that they don't even know. That is 1 pound that is going to 1,500 Naira. I don't know how people are doing it. That's why I'm saying, when you say people to go now and do checkup, do regular checkups, see the doctor. Let us even, okay, let me not talk about this one. Let me not. I wanted to say, let us even talk about some of these doctors, but let me not do that, because people may misunderstand me. Because this relation I said that was prescribed this gabapentin, the person that prescribed it, according to her, is a senior consultant. And I said, really? And they prescribed this for you. What did they tell you that this medication does to you? What leaflet have they given you to read to know the side effects of this medication? What blood test do they run to know whether your body or those that are going to start you on this strong gabapentin? None. And you're telling me it's a senior doctor? Let me not go there before they start insulting doctors. My boys are tired of talking. So we had, yes, my sis said that, though we talked about that in our sister's forum. She said that she didn't have a turkey, that they did a fish instead. It's just like here, we have not done turkey for years. Or when we want to do turkey, there's one that Marks and Spencer does. It's all no bone, comes in a foil thing without bone. We'll get one of those, and the rest is duck and other type of bird. We don't do turkey. We're fed up with turkey. They're buying this huge turkey, marinate, and start doing all that. In fact, when I see people do that, it puts me off right away. Never mind when they finish cooking it, I can't stand that turkey thing. And I saw all Americans were all doing it this period. I'm like, good luck to you, but I'm not coming near that. It puts me off. Christmas is going to be different this year, as rice, which is the commonest staple, is now the most it's now the most expensive. Chai. Ewo. How are people coping out there with Christmas? Yeah, okay, that's the question AA was asking. People are suffering. You don't need to tell me, Funke, my heart bleeds. when I talk about my husband, say, how many people will you help them? I can't help all of them. I said, I wish I can. I wish I can. Eh? People are suffering. It's too much. What I know is too much that people who ordinarily in the past will not complain, who you think are comfortable, so to say, in the past, they're all complaining. That's when I knew that this thing is serious. If these people are complaining, how about those people who were complaining 10 years ago? What are they doing now? What exactly are they doing now? It's okay, mommy. I'm yet to have a taste of it. Okay, a taste of turkey. Yeah, try and have a taste of it, and then you say no thanks. Is that it? Is that it? I don't want it. I don't want it. No, you can have a taste of it, but turkey is nothing to write home about. Maybe the turkey in Nigeria, the turkey that they, maybe in the village, they have turkey there that they raised up in an organic way. Maybe it may have a taste to it, but not the ones we see here. Spicy, not missing a thing. Yes, she's not missing anything. Honestly, Spice, you're not missing anything, but it's always good to try something that you have not tried before, but you're not missing anything. And any day you taste it, you will turn around and say, what was it all about? That's the question you're going to ask. No matter how the person said that they've marinated it, they were put all the spice, they've done this and the next thing, turkey is turkey, tasteless. The federal government gave out 25 kg to some people last week. To some people, which people, Funke? What kind of people? How did they know people who need it? Tell us more, please. Do you want me to drop a link? I just want, how many people present now are in Nigeria? How many people on this live stream as we speak are in Nigeria? Please, you have either my IG or my WhatsApp. Please send me Telegram. Send me Telegram. I'm on Telegram as well. Yeah, you can send me Telegram. But if you are in Nigeria, please send me IG. Okay, send me IG. I don't want to do any giveaway or anything like that. But if you are from Nigeria and you are on this live stream today, please send me IG. Okay, every little helps. Right. Let me drop the link. I really want to hear. It breaks my heart. But as Hobby always said, you're not going to take on the whole world. You can only do what you can do. And that is true. It's my glasses. Okay. This AAM, you and Spicy are the same breed. I remember one day I said people who live in Lagos, can they chat me up? Not Spicy said, Mommy, remember I'm in Lagos. So now said that she's in Nigeria. Oh God. Yes, Funke, please come. Come and tell us, give us a little bit of this thing. And apart from you, who else is in Nigeria here? I'm sorry, we are concentrating on Nigeria. Musisi, how are things in Uganda? Is it the same? Are you people struggling? Because you seem to be Musisi the man. I like the way my sister calls him Musisi the man. You seem to be okay. Are things better in Uganda than they are in Nigeria? Musisi? Let us know. But if you are on this chat today, apart from Funke, who else is on this chat today that is based in Nigeria? I think people have come and gone. B-Joy was here before. So that's the only two I can remember from Nigeria that dialed in today. B-Joy Special and Funke. Please DM me, okay? Oh, Momo. Yeah, Momo as well. Maybe she's gone. And I'm even surprised that, sorry. Spice, now. I'm letting you in, man. Are you from Nigeria? I thought it's Funke. I was about to let her in. What I saw was you.
I want to come in before Funke.
Okay.
First of all, good afternoon, mommy. I'm in Lagos. Somehow I'm in Lagos now as I'm speaking now. I'm in Lagos.
It's in Nigeria. Okay.
Why are you
I am not drinking ogogoro.
Why are you
Wait first. I want to come and talk to AA in case she missed what I wrote there. I'm in Lagos, one. Secondly, I don't drink ogogoro because she said somebody they were helping. They discovered the person was drinking ogogoro. I am not an ogogoro drinker. I am very, very honest. I drink only water. So you can send help to me, please. I need the help.
Let me go back on the chat. Oh my God.
Good evening, my sister. My sister.
Welcome, Funke.
Yes, ma. Happy Sunday.
Thank you. Welcome, my dear.
Good evening, ma. Yes, ma.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah. So the situation of things in our dear country now is very, very pathetic. Like, even if you don't want to cut down on your food, you will be forced to cut down on your food. Most families now eat twice in Nigeria. Most families now eat twice. If you have kids, after giving them food in the morning, when they go to school, when they come back, you tell them to go and play outside till like 4 or 5. Then by 5, the mother starts looking for what to cook for them. By 6:30, if she finish cooking, they eat and they go to bed. So afternoon is now for play. They will send them outside to go and play because there is no food to eat in the house. So most families now eat twice. Yeah. So about the palliative they gave out, you know, the thing with this Nigerian people is that they are not truthful. If they give palliative to a community now, some people might still sit on it. They will not allow it to reach the people that really need it. So that's another problem. It's not like government is not giving out things. Most of the times they do little, but it will not get to the people that really needs it. That's the issue. Because like now I see people, they gave some people rice, they gave some people vegetable oil, some people beans, you know, food stuff. Just like it's not going to be in large quantity. That's another thing. It's just little of everything. But if it's regular, people will still not complain. People will still be okay to some extent. But it's not regular. Then about the money, I've been hearing about that money for I was just sitting last week. It was last week Sunday when I was on the live stream with you. Yeah, I just saw the alert. The alert just came on my phone, and I was like, "Who sent me 25,000 naira?" And I saw that the name was Renewed Hope. And I remember that this Renewed Hope is the statement of these APC people. Is their own slogan, Renewed Hope. I was now making some calls that are they sending money to people? Now said they are sending money to some people. But this money that I'm talking about, maybe it's just like 20% of Nigerians that have received this money. That 25,000 is just about 20% of Nigerians. And people, you need to see how people were so expectant. People are eager to receive this money. Like it will go a long way for a lot of people. It will go a very long way for a lot of people. So people, it's not really for like APC supporters alone. It's for everybody. But will it get to everybody? That's what I'm not sure. It can't get to everybody.
I don't think it will get to everybody. I'm surprised that you received it. I was asking what's the criteria for receiving it. Like, do you need to fill any form or do anything?
Like now, I didn't fill any form. I didn't even know about it. So I was just sitting down in my house. I just received the alert just like that. I didn't fill any form. I didn't do anything. I just received the alert. But what I was thinking is that I've worked with federal government before. This Empower teaching. I did Empower. There's this program they did about 5 years ago, Empower, for teachers, for graduates that are teachers. We worked for like 2 years. I was thinking maybe they got our information from that platform because I didn't fill any form. I didn't apply for it.
Maybe they got your information through that. Maybe. Believe me, I don't think it's for everyone. I don't think everybody got it because how would they get their data, their information to be able to send the money to them?
Exactly.
Yes. And that if that money, I know some if some people get hold of that 25,000 naira, some families in Nigeria, if they get hold of that 25,000 naira, they can spend it for a month.
Really? With
Honestly,
this
Yes,
hi.
cost of things.
they can spend it for a month for me. Some people can spend it for a month. That 25,000 naira, well, I've not even known where it came from. I just started spending it. And what did I buy? I bought eggs. Eggs is now 3,700 naira for a crate of eggs.
God have mercy.
But that is not.
I I bought tea, I bought milk, I bought eggs, and everything finished. Like
The
25,000
last
naira.
time I bought eggs, a crate of egg in Nigeria was 800 naira. The last time I bought 800, 900.
That was a very long time ago. That was a very long time ago.
No, that was
Egg
just
is
5
now
years
now
ago.
about 2,000.
Or less than 5
I
years
still bought
ago.
I still bought egg this January. I still bought egg about less than 2,000 this January. 1,700.
Yes.
It's now 3,000. This fish, all this mackerel fish, is now I bought it 2,600 naira for a kilo last week. Just yesterday, I wanted to buy again. Say it's now 3,000. 300 naira. I've climbed the price. Like that's how it happens every day. People are really going through a lot. But like AA said in the chat, some people if they are not even helping their helpers. They are not helping their helpers to help them. How would you give someone money and the person will go and use the money to drink Gogoro?
Oh.
My helper, come and help me. I don't drink ogogoro, please. So come and help me. I don't drink ogogoro.
So, let's go.
Some people are not helping their helpers.
This 25K, Funke.
Yes,
Some
ma'am.
of
Yes,
people
ma'am.
you know that are really struggling more than you are struggling. Do you know where they receive this 25K?
No.
You see?
No. In my church, I was telling some people in my church, they were like, you received the money. Me too, I would love to receive it. Like they were so, you could see it in their faces. They could literally collect the money from me if they can. Like they were so surprised that I was able to get the money. Like in my church, it's only me that received that money. In my church.
Really?
Only me in my church. Yes. So if you imagine, you can't go round. Can't go round people. Can't go round. And they do some really funny things. Some funny things again. They might bring a bag of rice to one whole community. One bag of rice for a whole community. How do you want them to share it? Are they going to share it one spoon? Or I don't understand how they expect them to share a bag of rice in a community. So, and this money is available. Is available. Okay, AA said, okay.
She said, give us an idea of what 25K can get.
Okay, let me break it down. If it's someone, it depends on the. Let me just say an ordinary Nigerian. Let me use the word poor. A poor Nigerian. I'm sorry to use that word. Let me just use the word. Let me use the word a poor Nigerian. If a poor Nigerian gets hold of 25,000 naira this night, he can buy this thing we use a Congo of rice. You call it Congo. He has 10 cups. He has 10 cups in it. That is now 1,800 naira. A Congo of rice is now 1,800 naira. And a family of five, they can eat that one Congo 2 times. Only 2 times. If you are a father, a mother, and 3 children, you eat 5 cups. If you don't want to manage it, you eat 5 cups at one sitting or one serving. So it means that one Congo, you can only eat it for 2 times. So if you buy 1,800 naira of that, buy vegetable or everything, they can manage it for 2 weeks or 3 weeks maximum. I'm talking about under strict management. I'm not talking about a family that puts fish, meat, pomo in one soup. I'm talking about a family that either you use pomo or fish alone or nothing, or nothing, or you substitute with only vegetables and hair. So
I don't know about this pomo you go have. Next time, we're going to talk about Momo and the health dangers of having that thing. It's not good
I've
to
heard a lot about I've heard a lot about that Momo as well.
Yeah.
Mommy, Nigerian cooking channels will come for you, because that's one thing they pack into soup a lot, and they believe that it is the best. In fact, any soup without Momo, you've not started cooking in Nigeria. Funke, you know now, we can't cook without Momo in Nigeria.
That Momo is not really a good. It's not really it's not a healthy food, to be honest.
Know what it gives them and the taste or anything. I don't understand it, and it's not healthy.
What is it?
Anyway, so you have heard the breakdown of what 25K can do, and I heard that some workers, is it true that some people might be in employment and their salary is 30K?
Mommy, are you still asking that question? That's not a question now. That's the reality now.
Yes.
Some people, I know a married man that earns 15,000 naira in a month, and he has 3 children. He teaches in a private school. He has a wife, he has 3 children, and he's earning 15,000 naira every month.
God have mercy. God have mercy.
So it's very
possible. We don't know if there's any light at the end of this tunnel or not. It's not looking any better.
Not looking any better. Like
before I go, I want to quickly just say something on the topic on ground, which is health, which is on health. The way things are right now in Nigeria, it's difficult for anyone to even go to the hospital to go for checkup. In fact, right now, if anyone is sick, is self-medication. Drugs are so expensive now, so they look for the cheap ones, the ones that are hawked on the street. The ones that these abokis hawk, they hawk drugs, expired drugs. Yes, they hawk drugs that are produced in Aba. They hawk drugs that have expired. And the more they take these things, the more their health gets complicated. And do you blame them? Look at last week alone. I know how many people that have been complaining of asthma. Now, Glasgow have left Nigeria. This company that produces inhaler for asthma. They have their Glasgow link, right? They have left Nigeria. Inhaler is so expensive now, 35,000. The cheaper one, now the cheapest one in the market is 7,500. The last time I bought that inhaler as a person, I bought it 700. But right now it's 7,500. The one I used to buy 1,005 is now 35,000 naira. So how do people even manage their health condition in this present economic situation? How do they manage? Well, a couple of days ago, I was just thinking and I was saying to myself, supposing you're still in Nigeria now with all this and your health, challenge, how would you have been able to cope? I don't know. I was just thinking after watching a video of a child struggling to breathe. I know the difficulties. I know the challenge a lot of parents are going through right now, especially in terms of health. That is why for parents, for adults, please, this is the time for you to be careful of what you take. Drop junks. Drop junks. Junks are not food. Noodles are not food. All these seasonings and colorings that are in the market, they are not. Cut down and stop using these things to cook. For your health's sake, anybody with any health issue right now is in danger, is in a critical condition right now. Because you go to the hospital, you can't even see a doctor because of the crowd there. If you're going to private, be sure that you have the money. Otherwise, you'll rob a bank for you to be able to see a doctor. So the best thing for people who are back home, my heart goes out to everyone, my family too. My heart goes out to everyone, but let us try and help ourselves. Cut down on junks. At least, let's know where the problem lies. At least, if you are healthy, you know that it's food you are looking for. You can't be sick and hungry at the same time. That is death already. You can't be sick and hungry at the same time. Let's know that it's only hunger and then we are praying to God. But if you're down and there is no food to eat, that one is already dead. And then you start thinking, people will start thinking of burial. So help yourself, help your family and your loved ones, and cut out junks. Junks are not food. If you can prepare rice, we just allow for vegetable, even if there is no fish. There is only crayfish. Put it and eat now. Forget all these seasonings that are in the market. Forget trying to buy all this, especially all these frozen foods that are injected with all sort of nonsense chemicals. If you can eat with just dried fish, fine. If you can get only crayfish, fine. Any chicken you want to buy, let it, if you can afford it, buy the live chicken and prepare yourself. Start rearing chicken. In fact, anybody that has a garden right now is a rich person. If you have a garden where you plant certain things, you are rich. Start rearing poultry. Rear your own protein. At least your chicken, you know that you are eating healthy. Let's even start from there. And it's even cheaper. You eat whatever you eat, you give to the chicken will not die. Yes. You're rearing chicken, you give your chicken gari, your chicken will eat. You give your chicken rice and beans, your chicken will eat. You don't have to buy feed. Give your chicken what you eat, they will survive and they will be strong. You know you're eating healthy. Yes. That's just what I want to point out. With what is going on now, it's time for everyone to begin to look into what their family consume to avoid issues. People with asthmatic children or family members, cut down on frying. Avoid stuffy place, avoid dusty place, avoid chemicals. If you, as much as you can, look for the trigger and avoid it. That way you know that, okay, if you are healthy, you are not having any crisis or any attack. You know that, okay, you are not going to be worrying about inhaler or nebulizer. We just have to think about, living a healthy lifestyle now, especially with the economic situation in the country. Yes. It's only a healthy person that can be alive to enjoy tomorrow. If you are not healthy, you can't enjoy tomorrow. If you are not healthy, there is no hope. But if you are healthy and alive, you have the hope that tomorrow will be better.
Exactly.
That's all I want to say on this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And getting our priorities right is very important. I still have to go back to Asoebi and such like. You don't have to belong. Use that money to do other things. Look after yourself and your family. Get our priorities right. Sometimes we're not getting our priorities right. We're doing it the other way around. You don't have to change clothes. You don't have to have new clothes this Christmas. If you have old ones, wear it.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the situation of things for now. I think we have today, all I just wanted us to do is just to talk generally about these things, and also to bring out this fact that somebody that was vomiting blood and somebody was saying that somebody poisoned them, just to say that it is not the case. Look after yourself, avoid self-medication. Self-medication is too much and it can cause. A lot of people are having gastric ulcer in Nigeria. It may be the type of food, it may be all this, but from what I know, non-steroidal and anti-inflammatories can cause that. So, and no wonder it's increasing in Nigeria. And when people are having symptoms, they don't have any money to go to hospital, so they won't even go. And when they start vomiting blood, somebody has given them poison, and it just doesn't make sense. So, it's not every.
Mommy. Mommy, and let me quickly also say that this is the time where a lot of fake people, scammers, who call themselves men of God, self-appointed and self-acclaimed men of God, this is the time for them to also rip people, that because they are also looking for money. So instead of encouraging these members that are having health challenge to go and run extensive tests and know where the problem is coming from, they start pointing fingers, telling them it's from their village people. It's either their uncle or their auntie or one of their auntie's daughter or son. So let's also be wise at a time like this. Everything is not spiritual. Everything is not spiritual. We need to go to the hospital and run a test to know what the problem is before we conclude that it's a spiritual issue, to avoid all these people scamming them more.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, my lovely people. Sometimes when I talk about Nigerian situation, it weakens me because you're telling people what to do and they're looking at you thinking you have no idea. Why did I get money for that test? They're asking me to go and do, so it weakens me so much. And I wish there's something I can do to make it better. But and it seems to be getting worse. It seems to be getting worse. And Christmas is around the corner, and people are not even looking forward because they don't know where the next meal will come from. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming on stage. Thank you, everyone in the chat. I think that's everything, unless there's anything else we need to say. Otherwise, we're going to be rounding
Bye,
up this
everyone.
live. Thank you so
Bye.
much for your input. Thank you for your input, Spicy. Thank you for your input, Funke. And
Yes, ma'am.
next week, as I say, we're going to be on Effective Family, and the week after, which will be 2 weeks today, 10th of December, will be the live stream for the last live stream for the year. And we're going to do a joint one. Myself and Hobby will be here. There'll be a book launch. There will be some talk on essential oil, and obviously it's our marriage month as well. So it's going to be a little bit packed. I'm going to check if it will be better to do it at 5 p.m., which will be 6 p.m. UK time, or keep it at 4 p.m. as we have always done. I'll check what suits. I'll put that in my community. But before then, we are going to meet by God's grace next week, Sunday, Ifechi family, and I'll see you all there. Let me just read. When my sister's kids came from US, they thought my parents' house is a now, let me just tell this story before I even finish. Yeah, this thing that Funke said now made me remember. When we went to Nigeria for the first time, that time our last son wasn't even born, so it was our first three. They were aged 3, 4, and 7 at the time we went first visit back home. So when they came to the village and saw granny, grandma, they call her granny, they saw granny's goat. Hey, our second son was so happy, went and climbed on top of the goat. And the goat was doing it. And the granny was like, hey, what is this? And the goat was doing this, and he thought he was going to climb on the goat to do a ride, thinking that it's a small horse, that the mama was shouting, so that the goat will use the horn to wound him or let him come. We have to quickly run and get him out from the goat. So what you just said, they love it when they come out from abroad to see these things that you go to the zoo or to the field in the farm to see. They now come inside the house and they see the chicken very early in the morning. You hear them say, "Oh, that will be the chicken." And they'll say, "We had the chicken singing this morning when we were waking up." It was so funny. So I see what you mean. They just love it when they are young and they go to village like this. They just love it. They think that they think you come to a zoo. And my son's this one, he was just climbing for the goat to carry him around like the horse does. Oh, God. Oh, anyway. Yeah, so what you just said now made me to remember his mini zoo. Oh God, the status of what is in Nigeria. Okay, I think Blessed at Countryside, who is in Ghana, said that apart from lighting, that she doesn't think that Ghana is better. Okay, so your Ghana, is it Cedis you use? For just out of interest, Blessed at the Countryside, Ghana Cedis or Cedis, is it Cedis? Ghana cedis, how much is it to £1 or even $1? I think I'll use that to judge a little bit, which is better, because Nigerian naira is nothing now. If maybe with £5, you can carry £5 in a big envelope in Nigeria now, depending on whether they give it to you in 1,000 or whatever. So you carry it in a bag, just maybe £20. You carry it in a bag. And it doesn't make sense. It enters Sainsbury here with £20, you don't know what you bought. You become with a very light bag and you spend £20 or £30 with a very light bag. And that is what, in Nigeria, that is somebody's salary. So, Blessed, Ghana cedis to pound or dollar, how much is it at the moment? Because that will give me an idea. Because Nigeria, our currency is just not buying anything. Why are they stolen before Christmas? Who steals what? The chicken is stolen before? You should know why they will steal chicken before Christmas now. So they will use it for their Christmas celebration. But what kind of thing is that? How can you steal something to celebrate the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ? How can you enjoy that kind of stolen meat or food? Hey, how dare you? Yeah, I think they steal it because they want to use it on Christmas Day, so they can, yes, enjoy delicious food, yeah, on Christmas Day. Musisi eat up all his birds before Christmas. They are not stolen. Oh, three of you, eh? And there are no charities out there that help low-income people. Are you like me that have left Nigeria for a long time? What? Charity. Charity is in their pocket. That's why I'm wondering where that 25K come from, honestly. Charity is in their pocket. It's in their family. This is for people who care for their family. Charity is in the buildings, in the properties they have. Some of them have about four in Abuja, 5 in Lagos, 3 in UK, and 5 in US. You're talking about charities. There's no charity, as far as I know, unless the charity is something that people are doing individually. For example, in a family where I'm married, we have a lot of charity things going on. This Christmas, we're distributing so many food for people in the village. Maybe that kind of charity, individual charity. But to be a digital charity like you have here in the UK, you have the Samaritans, you have this, you have that, and they give out things. You have a food bank, people who are hungry. This Christmas period for people who are sleeping rough. There's a place they will go for cooked meal. They'll bring them all in, cooked meal, they serve them and everything like that. They give them things. So we are thinking of that, but I don't think there's anything like that in Nigeria unless individuals are doing individual things, maybe in their family or in their neighborhood. Anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think there's any charity like that does these things. Charity for where? So see what Funke says. So I don't think so. No charities. Instead, it will go to their pockets. It's well said. Okay, I get chicken on 23rd evening. Okay, so you can get it well prepared for Christmas. Never in Nigeria. Yeah. Okay, my lovely people, we're going to call it a day. We'll meet up again next week. Ifechi family, have some family discussions and see what is going on with families in Nigeria. There's something I want to bring up next week about what is going on, and it boils down to this hardship in Nigeria. It will shock you to hear what some family members, and I mean blood, I'm not talking about cousins here now, blood siblings are doing to each other because of money. Yes, because of money. What parents are doing with their children that they carried in their womb for 9 months because of money. We're going to discuss all that. So it has come to that. I know these things happen, we hear them all the time, but it's happening more now that some of those people who had 7, 8, 9 children who nobody asked them to have are now trading some of them for something because they don't have the money. It has become to be that bad that things like that are happening, plus other things happening within families because of hardship in Nigeria, and it's not getting any better, unfortunately. Ewo, Musisi, chai, this Musisi, I don't know what to say again, Musisi. I put the bird basket inside the house till 25th. Okay, so they don't steal it. Musisi, now wow. Another super chats. Thank you so much. Musisi is a member of this channel. Musisi is the one super chatting this channel. Musisi is the one I will disturb behind the scenes. I haven't disturbed you for a while now. It seems I'm getting the hang of this. I will say, Musisi, are you there? What is going on with this? What is this and that? Hi, Musisi, thank you so much. I don't know what else to say, honestly. It's fine. Hey, Musisi won't love you today, and he just wants to share some with me. Very kind of him. Even if it's love you that you want. Is there everybody that will love you that want to? Oh my God. Thank you so much, Musisi. In fact, all of you super chatters, last week was something else as well. I'm going to do a special video for end of the year, even though my last live stream for the year will be on the 10th of December. But I'll record a video that will come up to close the year to thank everyone for all your support, both the super chatters, both people who are always here, come rain, sunshine, they're always there, even when they're feeling sleepy. Like today, some people were feeling sleepy, but they were still the first people to be here today, and they're still here till now. The sleep just went out of their eyes just because of the love and support they have for this channel. And I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. Musisi, our double super chatter today. I can't even say anybody go and visit Musisi because everybody here who is a YouTuber has Musisi. Thank you so much for your constant support. Thank you, everyone, for all the support. Oh, Gores, okay, Gores is in the background. She's still here. Blessed at the countryside. You didn't answer my question. Did you chicken out from that question? I asked you your money, your CD or CD. Is it CD? CD? How much is it to, let's say, dollar, because pound, people use dollars. I don't even know what dollar is now, but I know what pound is. I was asking you, what is the exchange rate? Because Naira to pound, the last I checked, was heading to 1,500. So I was asking you, please, okay, the question I asked you was, in your Nigeria, in your Ghana cedis, how much is $1 or £1 equivalent, roughly? Because that will give me an idea whether you're struggling the way Nigeria is struggling, because the more Naira goes down, the more people are suffering and the more things are more expensive. For example, 2 weeks ago, it was like 1,200 and now it's 1,400 something. So it's heading to 1,500 and things are getting more expensive. So what I was asking is whether the equivalent, the exchange rate, has it depreciated so much, or is it on even keel? Because that will give us an idea of whether you're struggling like Nigeria or not. But if you don't know, it's okay. It's okay. Check your account balance. Musisi is on it. Oh my God, Spice and AA and Musisi. Musisi has money. Hi, these people, two of you. Musisi, don't mind them. Anyway, I know you know them very well now, so you know who they are now. They're saying that you're dishing out this money to me today because it's not coming from, it's that you're taking their own account details. These two, God help you too. My lovely people, thank you so much. It's always so much fun on these live streams every Sunday. And I don't know whether Funke is still here. Funke, Maureen, and who was the other Nigerian person that was here? Please send me IG. Thank you so much once again, Musisi, for all those super chat. Yep. B-Joy, yes, B-Joy as well. Please, 3 of you, I think that's the 3 people that I've seen today that have stayed, at least for long. Send me DM, please, on my Instagram. Mommy, I don't know. Okay, that's fine. It keeps changing. Okay, no worries. That's okay. I just want to have an idea because you say that apart from light, that every other thing have not changed. At least you have light. Yeah? In Nigeria, they'll be using this generator, making noise, pollution. You wonder why asthma is getting higher. You wonder why lung problem is increasing. You wonder why people are vomiting blood. People are blaming people. You wonder what is going on in their respiratory system. Because all these inhaling of fumes and using the generator, next door neighbor have got their own, that person have got their own. You can't hear. You wonder why that people may be having hearing problem as well. because it's just too much. It's just too much. So yes, bless, don't worry. It's okay. I just want to have an idea. You see, I was like that yesterday in France, constantly watching my bag. Pickpockets everywhere. In France, what? Yes, you're everywhere. Now, wow. You don't check your wallet, you're done. Yeah, so, is it only your wallet? Gores and whoever else that lives in the UK, because I know, I'm sure it happens in America as well. My sis might know that as well. These people that will be calling you, sometimes they will send you message. They say that you have won whatever, or that you have a parcel waiting somewhere. Click on that link, or they will say to you that the tax people, you have got refund of social amount. Click on this for this, or they will call you and they'll start asking you questions about something. And in fact, those ones now, I don't even give them chance. When they start, is that Mrs. Mrs. I said, no, it's not. Bye. Because they won't even pronounce your name very well. They start with nonsense. Then you know that it's one of those people. So there are scammers everywhere, and they're coming through different means. They're going on people's IG, hacking it, and you think that it's the person you know that you're chatting with, and it's not. So let us be very, very careful as Christmas draws near and as things are very hard. We're talking about Nigeria. Here in the UK, some people are sleeping rough and not eating, and they're just on hands me down. People are struggling. This cold weather, you go out there, you see them with so many blankets that people dashed them. They are just in a corner with those blankets, and you see them with a bowl in front of them. Please help me. Here in the UK, white people, they're not foreigners. That's why when people are jackbarring, I say to them, jackbar with sense, ask questions, because the people who even own the country, they are struggling as well. So when you come here, be prepared. The way you say, people think that you don't want them to jackbar with sense. Because a lot of people who jackbar recently most of them are regretting, unless you saved a lot of money and you are well prepared to come. If not, UK is not easy as well. But we're talking about Nigeria because I think that one is worse than whatever. Okay, let me read the last comments and then we can call it a day. I know this live stream, when you say you're going to do so and so, it doesn't end, because things will keep happening and we'll keep having fun and time will keep going. I gathered passports like, oh yes, can be, yes, your passport, you have to go and get hold of that. Okay, where did I feel? Okay. Yes, plus the country is getting horrible. Gibbs, are you in Nigeria? Okay, Gibbs is not only in Nigeria. No, it's not. It's not only in Nigeria. Definitely it's not. It's everywhere. Europe, UK, people are struggling a lot too. The country is getting horrible, and that's the okay, Tinubu. I know. If Nigeria was than Ghana, then it's really serious. It's not worse than Ghana. Oh, that means that Ghana is in trouble as well. No, but I think it's worse. I think Nigeria is worse than Ghana. So that means that Ghana is also in, yeah. Oh my God. You start speaking French now. They now even send a text that your child has Gores. Really? You people with children still in school, that your children has detention till 4 p.m. So you should call a certain number. Look at that. And for mothers and for parents, when you hear your child, you call the number immediately to know what is going on. Hey, really? We are surviving. Yes, B-Joy, I can imagine. I leave those ones on the phone on and ask them if they want if they want card number, then I run abuse on them. Honestly. Oh, there's another one that I normally run abuse back on because of what they say. I'm sure all of you have also got that, those in UK. They will call you, you answer. I heard that you recently had an accident that wasn't your fault. Before they even make another statement, I said it's you that had the accident, and you continue having accident for the rest of your life. Get out from here, get lost. I'll just cut them off. You have accident. I said to them, you continue having accidents for the rest of your life. What kind of bad omen is this? You heard I had an accident that wasn't my fault. And then who are you? What are you going to do about it? Those ones I curse, I just give it back to them. You are the one that had the accident that wasn't your fault or was your fault. I say your own accident was your fault. And you continue having accident for the rest of your life. Get off here. Get lost. These people are just, they can't stop. Look at this one now. Talking about a child being in detention. They try everything they can. Funke, I better be in Nigeria where I have families than Japa to be begging Oyibo for money. Very correct. Oyibo won't even give you. Things they've tightened up. They won't even give you now. That's the thing. They won't give you. They won't give you. So Japa is not the answer. Let them sort our country out, and people like me will Japa back with my full chest. Japa is not the answer. For those of us who are already here established, fine. But for people who are coming now, some people are changing. Look at the exchange rate from naira to change to pound to come to UK. For what now? Why? Because of the cost of things. That money that you are changing to pound to come here, start using it in Nigeria and keep praying that things will be better. That's what that's my advice. What are you changing all your money? You sold all your property, you sold your cars, and you change naira, 1 pound, 1,400 and something, the other way around. Hey, Mba. I won't do that one personally. If I'm in that situation, if I have that kind of money, let me use it in Nigeria and pray that things will be better, because I believe that things will be better. So we're not going to continue like this. You have said, okay, thank you. I agree with you. Yeah. Those ones, I say to them, the accidents, their mother. I know. So everybody gets that kind of call. The accident one is very rampant for years now. Yes. You have accident that it wasn't your fault. What kind of nonsense is that? Apparently, Liverpool Street has Niger people that beg. Liverpool Street, okay, really? In Liverpool, oh, Chineke. Look at it now. If we are begging in our country, at least, but come to Igbo to start begging. Chai. So you people have scammers, eh? Funke? He said, so you people have scammers. This is where they are now. They use style. They use all sorts of means. Oh, yes. There's loads here. You're someone's role model in terms of to spice. Yes. They also use appendix story. Really? Now what happened to the appendix? Yeah, Chineke. Back to sender. Yeah, so back to sender. Let them keep having accident since they love accident. Understatement. So many. Yes, Funke. So many scammers here. Beggars. Down and out. Struggling people everywhere. They are mean here. See. Okay. And there are door-to-door scammers too. Yeah, door-to-door. Those ones, I don't even think I give them chance. Maybe once they come, and I know that maybe I open the door thinking that it's a postman or whatever. Before they open their mouth, oh, I'm sorry, I'm really busy at the moment. I'm working from home or whatever. Whether I'm working at that time or not, it doesn't matter. I just dismiss them quick. Before they even say what they've come for. I only open the door thinking that maybe it's postman or whatever. Well, before they open their mouth, they have an excuse from me. I say, oh, I'm really sorry. I can't. They say, oh, it's only take a minute. I said, I don't have a minute. And I'll shut the door again. So I don't give them time at all. Okay. One more. See, Spice, the speaker, Yoruba here. Ngwano, translate. Translate for me. Or you, Spice, I said it, translate. I didn't know you can write Yoruba like this. Okay. Oloriburuku. I know that one. I know Oloriburuku. Oliomaje. Oliomaje. Olori Buruku. Hey, Yoruba people sabi call, so when they start there, they will tell you this, they will tell you that one. I like, hey, only this for me, only for one person. all this for one person. Okay, my lovely people, let us stop. I'm guessing that's lazy scammers. Okay. Olori Buruku. She's not okay. Okay, my people, let's go. Let's go. So we can meet up again next Sunday. As Ifechi family will have a juicy discussion to talk about. It's not juicy, really, it's sad. Yeah, sad. Some of the things happening all boils down to hardship. We wouldn't blame hardship for some of these things, but unfortunately, they're happening, and that is what people are blaming for some of the nonsense going on. And on this note, we're going to stop here. 2 weeks today, myself and hubby will be here. Book launch, essential oil update, and it's our wedding anniversary month. And that will be the last live stream until middle of January. Unless where I am going, maybe I may have opportunity to say hello, Happy New Year before we come back from that end. Yeah, probably. So definitely 10th of December will be the last one for this year. And hopefully by January or so, I'll be able to do one to say hello to you all from wherever I will be, which AA will see from my videos. Are you going on the holiday? Yeah, so she's coming with us. Oh God, you're on us. This is my art. This us. People keep leaving the ads to run because when I look the last 4 weeks of live stream, I'm like, so these middle ads are helping, So people leave the ads to run. But if it's more than 3 minutes, skip. In fact, if it's more than 2 minutes, skip. I think you don't want to be there when we are talking, you don't know what we're saying. But the good thing I've noticed anyway, they don't make it that long because they know that it's in the middle of live stream, so they don't make it that long. It's usually seconds or a minute. Yeah, so it's not that long. I don't know. Okay, I have been running them. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, they have been helping. Is Monifechi going to Gary and Akbuland? The only akpu I will eat is the one that Spicy makes. She makes it herself. The only akpu I will eat will be homemade. If I know the person and I know this is the person that made this akpu, I will try it. I tried it when we went home. Was it 2 years ago? I tried akpu for the first time. Hey, and since then I'm like, before I used to see people who eat akpu as people. This is horrible. But akpu actually is healthier than semolina, pounded yam in packet, and all the things we eat. Akpu is because it's fermented. I don't know whether they ferment it the way they do it in olden days. If they do it properly the way it should be done, akpu is actually very healthier than some of the things that we swallow. So I had it for the first time then because the person's mom made it, and I had it, and I'm like, hey, anytime I come back here, I'll make sure that that's your mom to bring more akpu. I'm going to be trying it. There are short ads. Yes, I noticed that there are short ads. Okay. I made fresh batch today. That's what I ate this afternoon. Healthier than all those factories. Of course, they're much healthier because they're fermented and you prepare them yourself. They're really good. Yeah, they're much healthier. Okay, my lovely people. I know if I come and tell my husband we're going to be done in 2 hours, I'm going to be done, and he's like, yeah, until when I see you, I will know that you are done. Because we said we are going to be done, and then more things will be happening, and we'll be chatting. That shows that we're all having fun, and Yeah, we're going to now stop. Glasses off. So we're stopping now. So I can't read any. Things are more expensive here than Nigeria. Where are you, Gift? Remind me, are you in Germany? Oh, you are in Ghana. Really? Let's talk about that briefly before we go. Why do I always think that Ghana is a lot better than Nigeria? Wow. Are you in Ghana, Gift? I thought you were in Europe. Oh. Ah. My people, did you hear that? Gift said that things are worse. So there is a place that is worse than Nigeria? I think that I've always looked at Ghana as doing very well, that you people are, we used to say Ghana must go, and Ghana must go back, that we send Ghana people back, and now that they're doing very well. We have been buying things from Nigeria to Ghana now. Really? It has a good smell, not bad smell. Yeah, it was that smell in those olden days, that smell, that's what puts me off. Remember when we were in secondary school, when we were in boarding school, the day students comes to school and they're smelling with akpu. That's what put me off. But the way it's done now, it's not, it's still fermented, but it doesn't smell like that. Does Fechi do this on my behalf? Thank Daddy for always designing you before you come on set. You're smart. My class women forget to give that update. They have. Musisi, you missed it. When they came initially, I think, who was here? Was it B Joy Special? And AA. AA said that she didn't know that it was me when she saw me initially, that she didn't know it was me, that she thought it was Spicy, meaning that I looked much younger. And then who else said something? Was it you, B Joy? Were you here? I can't remember whoever, somebody. Was it Blessed? Hey, it was Blessed that said, commented on my look as well. I always like that color. I haven't tasted apple before, and I had to ask my mom. She said from day one, I refused to eat it. And she doesn't know why. Okay, no, I wasn't brought up with it at all. We never ate it in our home. But as I say, a few years ago was my first time of ever trying it, and I loved it. So each time I visit, provided I know I won't go out there. We haven't got time now. I won't even go there now. The way people buy street food in Nigeria, it worries me. The condition of place they buy this food, because they are cheap. We don't know. They get their momo. They get their cheap momo. They get they call it roundabout. They get whatever else that is cheap, and they do corner stew with all these spices, and it just tastes so nice. And people are doing a lot of street food for themselves and for their children, and you wonder why all these things are on the increase. Is Agbo a special swallow? Yes, AA. How do you explain Agbo? Spice, explain Agbo to AA. How do we explain it? I'm sure you know how to explain it because you do it. You do homemade. Oh, Glory Phillips. Glory, you're welcome. What's the time now? Almost 3 hours. We have to stop. Glory Phillips, thank you for coming, but we would have ended this live stream nearly 1 hour ago. But each time we want to end, something else will come up. And we're still here. My goodness, I didn't know it would have lasted that long. Yeah, Glory, you're very welcome. I don't know where you are. Are you in Nigeria? Because I'm asking people who live in Nigeria who are on this live stream today to get in touch with me on IG. Glory Phillips, are you in Nigeria? Let me know. Right, we are in Accra. Okay, you're in Accra, Ghana. That street food thing, I mentioned it to my sister. Yes. They go, and you see, they will jump over this gutter that is smelling with blue color type of rubbish. they'll jump over it to go over to that mama put. And as they're putting that thing for them, you see them using that to do the flies like this. And they're putting for them. And each time I see that, I feel like, because I just feel like it's me that is standing there. Do you have to do that? Maybe I'm missing something. Do you have to do those street things from those women? Sometimes heat. I've seen, I'm not telling you what I have not seen. They're very hot, they're feeling so hot, and heat is dropping from their bodies. And they're doing these things, and people are buying it not just for them, for their quick consumption. Maybe they're busy, they want to have it quickly in their car. They're buying it in packs for their children as well. Why? Make me understand it. Maybe I'm missing something. They don't boil their meat in those bukas. They don't boil their meat. What do you mean by that, my dear? They just pour it inside. Okay, I see what you mean. You see? You see? Why do people have to do that? I observe it too. Okay, hey, thank you. You see those women, the heat, all the things that's coming out from their bodies dropping everywhere. People don't care. And they will tell you, it's so nice. She's my customer. I always come here to patronize her. Anyway, I don't think it costs that. It's that expensive to cook for your family all the time. If you want to eat out once in a while, you see us do it here. Once in a while, it becomes a treat for your children. You take them to a restaurant. I'm not bringing their business down. I'm sure there's people who, no matter what, how many people are hearing this? How many are we here? How many are you hearing what I'm saying? So those people will still buy it. I'm just saying to you people who are here, and to tell people that you know to please stop, so that we can know where these conditions that people are suffering from in Nigeria, let's know where it's coming from. Let's know where this problem is coming from. You don't know the type of, so people, I don't want to say this now, so I don't feel sick. Some of the condition of water they use to cook that food. I don't want to say it. I say that now. So people are too lazy to cook for their families. Why? And as I say, once in a while, we did it when our children were young. Sometimes once in a while, we decide we'll take them out. That becomes something different, which I encourage parents to do. Once in a while, take them out, but to a proper restaurant. That becomes once in a while thing, because that they won't be as cheap as those ones that you jump that yellow, green colored gutters to jump into to go and buy. They buy granules, etc. They have been touching raw meats. You wonder where the sicknesses are coming from. The thing is, we can talk as much as we want. People will still want to do what they want to do. However, when they become very unwell and struggling, let them just struggle on their own and don't bother anybody. Because when you are talking, people will be like, we can only, that's what we can, I can't kill myself. This is their language, I can't kill myself. What does that mean? Who is asking you to kill yourself? We're saying do the right thing. Try. I don't do street food. Never. I'm telling you that even people, when I see people do it, I feel like throwing up. Never mind me. Even when I used to be in Nigeria. No. I don't like things like that. It's not welcome. Glory, feel it. Thank you. Glory, are you in Nigeria then? Yeah. Okay, send me an IG, okay? I don't do such things. Thank you. When I hear people in Nigeria say that they don't do this, it's so irritating. You see, Bijo is in Nigeria and she says it's irritating. Thank you. Please. If touching on this topic, I had to ask my sister. Yes. I think something just brought it up now. Okay. Every time you see them, they park their car. They'll call them across the road and put small beans, small rice, one pomo, one cow food, one roundabout, and the next thing. What is that? Oh, exactly. No, I understand that those ones that I'm talking about, the ones that are so expensive, might be if you go to restaurants, sit yourself down with your children. I encourage that actually. Please, if you have young children, please from time to time do that, okay? Take them out. Tell them that today mommy is not cooking. If your husband helps, mommy and daddy are not cooking today. We are taking you out to so and so for our Sunday lunch, for our Saturday dinner, whatever. Please do that once in a while with your children. But don't stop your car and start packaging 6 portions of nonsense to take home to them. Pure water. Because let's not go into pure water. Hey, let's not go. This last thing will last 5 hours. So on this note of pure water, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to stop this live stream here, because if we enter this one, I don't want us to enter this one. So on this mention, for you people are just why now? Why did you bring up pure water now? But on this mention of pure water, my lovely people, we're ending the live stream. Address what? What is there to address? Okay, next week is family channel, but we can still talk about health. Let's talk about it next week. We have spent, it's now like 3 minutes, it will be 3 hours that we have started this live stream. It was supposed to last more than 2 hours. Next week, before I talk about this, because it's all part of family, before I talk about that family issue that I want to talk about what is going on, remind me, next week on Ifechi family, we're going to talk about that. But for now, we must end on this note of pure water, and we're going to use it to start our topic next Sunday. We can't go in there, but it's not something we'll cover in a hurry. Okay. God help your people. Yes, when we should prepare it for fresh topic, it will help. Yeah, we're not going to touch it today. We're not going to touch it today at all. Let me drop like. I hope everybody have given me thumb up. Give me thumb up, give me thumb up. Let's go. Then the fellow will say, let's go. Don't go, wait for special meeting. Okay. But let me know. If I lock myself up, can 2 of you still be talking? Yeah, okay, let me just log off, then you people can stay. I'm going to log myself off now, and we will start. If I forget next week, please remind me. We need to start with pure Guinea. Yeah, we're going to start with that next week. No special meeting with that. Well, and Spice, your chairman will be in the meeting, so I'm logging off now, leaving 3 of you, the chairman, the noisemaker, and the class prefect to have meeting. And for the rest, bye everyone. God bless you. Whatever it is that you're looking for, provided it's in the will of God, we'll start looking for you this week. And I'll see you all next week, Sunday, Ifechi family. Bye, my lovely people.